Alrighty. Hello, Twitch. Hello, YouTube. How you doing, friends? Hello, Alua! Oh my god, you were absolutely first. I couldn't imagine there'd be much competition for that, considering the complete mystery on when I would actually start the stream. Hope you've been doing well. I have made it. I have survived. I do have to do my dailies first because I have not played the game yet. Though I guess we could just be exceptionally lazy and just go wee. Hello, John Peepee. I have just hydrated. In fact, I got a fresh bottle of water just for this. How are the friends doing today?
Ad Astra. Thank you for Ad Astra.
Ad Astra Abasosk. Welcome to the Adventurers Guild. John PP, you need to hydrate. Looking mighty parched over there. Alright, I forgot about all that. Let's do the actual plot first and then we'll do events. Mainly because then they can talk for me. That's the plan. That's the true master plan for all of this is they can do the talking so that I can just vibe and we just chill and it'll be a great time. I think I said 2 days later? Yeah. I need to do this because it ends in like 5 days or something and I don't foresee myself actually playing it before then. Especially since Star Rail's having a major update this week, and I'll probably stream that on Saturday. Maybe also Sunday, depending on how long it is. Alright, perfect. Go find Kachina. Kachina can tell us all about the ill Saurian that, you know, fought in the war and like saved their asses or whatever, but is now perishing as a result. Big mood.
Rev the engines!
Oh, here you are, Katina!
Oh, hey.
Oh, hey!
I have some time on my hands, so
she sounds so
I decided
disappointed.
to bring Io over to check on Melray and Nyan. Don't worry. Everything's gonna be fine.
Kachina, has something been on your mind lately? Hello, handsome boy. He just wants my water. You want my water?
Huh? What makes you ask?
Well, you seemed a bit down after the exhibition match, so we're kind of worried about you.
Thanks, Traveler and Paimon. I'm okay, really. I mean, it's hard to explain. I've just been feeling a bit lost.
I don't know if anyone here has seen all of the drama surrounding the English VAs for Genshin lately, but now when I hear Paimon, I'm just like, get her out of here, to be honest. There's a lot going on, but like originally it was set out like the community at large thought that they were striking for AI protections and everything, which, you know, is like a commendable goal and makes sense. But it turns out, like all this time later, it turns out that Hoyoverse isn't even one of the companies that SAG-AFTRA is striking on. It's not a struck company. So what that means instead is that all of these union VAs who are with SAG-AFTRA decided on their own accord that they were going to withhold their voices from Hoyoverse to try to make the project go union. It's absolutely insane. Like, you know, when you make a company look like the good guy in this situation, it's pretty bad. What doesn't make sense to me is that Hoyoverse actually pays them the union rates, So they're being paid higher than their non-union VAs for the same project. But they're still striking and withholding their voices to try to like strong arm Hoyoverse into becoming a union project. But by doing that, that also monopolizes the English VA industry to essentially be, you have to be part of SAG-AFTRA or else you're not going to get the role, which is really goofy. Hello, Damien. How's it going? But yeah, after seeing all the drama that's been unfolding, I've been a lot more kind of about Genshin lately. I mean, Star Rail's under the same umbrella of problems, so you haven't seen the VAs for that one go crazy. Paimon... No, I mentioned that at the start, Alua. That was what they told us was what they were doing. But the thing is that Hoyoverse already has anti-AI protections in place, and China already tightly regulates the use of AI. So it's not about that at all, which is quite the holy shit thing to discover. You have a bit of a sunburn, damn. In contrast, it's actually been snowing today. But yeah, some of the VAs kind of went off their rocker in the last week because the voice for Kanish got swapped out. It turns out that the guy who voiced him originally had, quote, gone on strike in solidarity with his VAs, but he wasn't even union. He was a non-union VA that was just supporting the other union VAs, and after 6 months of not being able to get him back to actually record any lines, Hoyoverse fired him and then hired someone else to do the role. But then some of the cast who are already present were messaging the guy, like the new voice actor, over Twitter and everything, calling him a scab and saying that he's stealing food off of other people's plates and blah blah blah. Like, it became a complete shit show. And then the VA for Paimon absolutely lost it, going off on like YouTubers and how no one in the fandom is allowed to have any opinion because they're not voice actors, they're not actors, they're not in the industry. Like, if she randomly came across my video, if they randomly came across my video right now, they would probably be like, oh my god, she's spreading such lies about me. Like, they're very, I don't know. It's just, I honestly, at this point, having learned what the truth is in regards to, like, how it's being handled behind the scenes, I don't necessarily wish for Hoyoverse to recast all of them, but I do believe the ones that have been super problematic and toxic AF on the internet should absolutely get booted. And that does include Paimon. Like, I hear her voice now, and I'm just like, ugh. Like, before was just regular ugh, but now it's like, oh, the person behind this voice is such a fucking asshole. It doesn't help. But yeah, that explains why Genshin has been, like, very silent during a lot of the events over the past, like, 8 months or so. And that's also why it's been happening to Star Rail as well, in the case of, like, the voices of Dan Heng and Himiko and the Stellaron Hunters, etc. It's just, damn. No, like, but the problem I have with it as well is that, again, it's very American-centered, because if they do manage to force Hoyoverse to become, like, union projects only, then the pool of talent that they can basically choose from is only the US. Like, there's obviously talent in other countries, in Canada, in the UK, in Australia, whatever, that can easily do, the same job, if not better. It's just very, I don't know, it's complete horseshit, in my opinion. Because, like, their whole argument is like, oh, well, non-union VAs still get to to actually, you know, do their jobs or whatever. But not really. If a project like Hoyoverse is union, then a non-union VA will only be able to work for 30 days before they have to apply for a Taft-Hartley from SAG-AFTRA, so they have to interact with SAG anyway, and then after getting 3 of those, you can't apply for any more, and they only work for 30-day periods, and that's for your lifetime. So you're basically strong-armed into joining them and paying like a 3K initiation fee. It's all complete, like, what the hell? Like, yes, I'm all for, obviously, like, I was all for AI protections, and I still am. That's absolute asinine that the world's in the state that it is in now. But, like, hello? I guess I had to rant a little bit. I heard Paimon speak for 1 sentence, and I just went off. Hey Ardos, how's it going? How's the friends? Hi Ruby. Recast Paimon as nothing? It would actually be really nice to recast her as someone that's not so, like, I don't know, maybe if she just has a bit of a softer tone. Because the way that she is now is just very, like, nah, 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 nah. Yeah, basically. Or, yes, I think what would be awesome, but it wouldn't happen because obviously the other regions are not having this particular issue, so they're not going to restructure it just for the English. But what would be great is if Paimon just stopped talking and then the Traveler actually talked more. Galaxy Brain. There's a Pokemon in the chat. I'm gonna let them actually talk now.
Despite losing the pilgrimage so many times, what kept me going was the belief that someday I'd win and earn a spot in the Night Warden Wars. So when I finally did, I was over the moon. I mean, things didn't exactly go as planned, and you and the others had to rescue me from the Night Kingdom. Still, I achieved my dream. But after the happiness wore off, I felt hollow. I didn't know what to aim for next, or what I should work toward.
If that is a threat, what will you do if I choose not to do it? Huh? What are you gonna do about it? Huh? Even though I've already had like half my water bottle, but ignore that. Huh?
Then the Bloomflower trials came around, and I could fight alongside everyone again. But when the exhibition match ended, I suddenly realized that everyone had real-life responsibilities to return to. Everyone, that is. Except for me. And that got me thinking, am I the only one who's still like a kid? The only one who's left with so much free time on their hands? Who's never really grown up?
I mean, I definitely debated that, Ardos, but at least as far as the Natlan cast, aside from Paimon right now, the rest of them aren't problematic, so I don't want to just be like, oh, I'm never going to listen to the English, you know, dub again, because I actually think it's really well done when the voices are there, and at this present moment, now that they've replaced the Kanish voice actor, all of the Natlan characters are voiced, so there's that.
So that's what's been bothering you, huh?
This is an important stage in life too, Katrina.
Huh? You mean everyone feels like this at some point? I thought it was just because I hadn't been working hard enough.
There's no big rush. Take your time searching for what it is you want to do.
Oh, I see. Thank you, Traveler.
Huh. If you think about it, this is a good thing. Not knowing what you want means the future's still full of possibilities, right? When Paimon can't decide what she wants for dinner, she gets to imagine all kinds of delicious dishes.
It'd be funny if Hoyo let you pick language on a per character basis. So all the ones that are silent are suddenly just like whichever version you think is the best suited for them. I have no idea what Paimon sounds like in the other languages.
But if someone told her, you're eating this tonight, kinda spoils the anticipation.
That actually makes a lot of sense.
If Paimon was mute, then I would read it. I'd read her lines myself. That would be our contribution for the stream. The rest of them can talk, and then I'd be Paimon. Hello! We do play Genshin as well. I see even you have your moments of wisdom, Paimon.
Hey! Stop underestimating Paimon like that, would ya?
Oh, looks like you guys beat me to it.
Oh my god,
Is
Citlali.
the little guy feeling any better?
You're Chai, nice to meet you. You may call me lady.
Granny Citlali! Hello!
It's still weird to me that they all call her Granny.
Hello. I didn't have much going on at the moment, so I thought I'd check in on our patient.
Milray's been in a deep sleep this whole time.
Oh, hi, buddy.
It's just as Aoife said. We'll need to gather all the sacred flame crystals before we can help him.
I imagine you're right.
You came in after I just did a massive rant about the English dub of this game, but you know, aside from that, we're vibing. We're doing well.
By the way, you haven't run into any trouble lately, have you?
What? Me run into trouble? Never.
When we discussed the sacred flame crystals after the exhibition match ended, everyone else looked happy. But you seem to have something on your mind.
Ah, so that's what this is about. She noticed me. I was worried that the sacred flame crystals might be dangerous. Did she think there was something else on my mind? While I was worrying about Kachina, she was worrying about me. I should just be honest with her about the rumor. Beguile
A
human
baseless
hearts.
rumor, but a fearful sounding one all the same.
No, you don't have to go.
Fear
buddy.
stems from the unknown, so the more cryptic the hearsay, the more panic it spreads.
Wait, are the crystals actually dangerous? Then what about Milray?
My cat says hello.
Mawika was right. Even if trouble does come our way, she'll handle it.
He took a moment to rub my face and also almost ate the microphone, but that's just how he does it.
Still, there must be a story behind the Bloomflower trials being stopped. It is said that something happened the last time they were held. Since you're concerned, why don't we look into it? I'm sure we'll still be able to find scrolls from back then over at the Masters of the Nightwind.
I am delighted that Citlali is part of this event. She is one of my favorite characters from Netland, as well as Chaska. Let's go! Knowing the truth will put our minds at ease.
Can I come along? I'd like to help.
I don't see why not. Come, let's head over to my place. We should leave this little Tapetlosaur to rest.
Medicine born of guilt. Alright, we zoom in. Mostly zooming. It's in the one down below. Gosh darn it. I don't... This one? Yeah. Maybe? Oh my god, now it's above me? I can't win? Okay, fine. You're waiting for the Star Rail update to come? Same. You excited for Casterus? Where does this... Oh, okay. Maybe this will do. Nope, that will not do. I thought this was like an entrance. It was not an entrance. I have not... Oh my god. Oh, I'm glad it has the little walkway. I have not been in the Masters of the Nightwind in a while, so I forgot how to actually get inside.
I had someone gather up all the woven scrolls from that era.
Maybe.
Maybe we'll find some leads we can follow.
There's that many?
There's not that many. I see like 9 on the desk.
Oh, this is gonna take forever.
Come on. Less whining, more reading. If we split them up, we'll finish in no time.
It's only 3 each. Get a grip. I mean, if there's Paimon, then whatever. A variety of events are recorded in these scrolls, like moments of frozen history with the power to pull you back into the distant past. I flipped through several of them, but still, nothing about the Bloomflower trials. Yet the stories they contain, they're almost unimaginable. War, peace, alliances, betrayals. It seems like in the Natland of 6 or 7 centuries past, relations between the 6 tribes were incredibly complex and constantly shifting.
Why have you stopped? Did you notice something strange?
Are there still conflicts between the tribes nowadays?
There will always be tensions. But the intensity has changed. Usually the Pyro Archon tries their best to prevent intertribal disputes from escalating. But not every Archon has done that as well as Mawika. Also, given that our Archons live only as long as mortals, the transitional periods can be fraught with challenges.
I see. First time I've ever heard that.
Far fewer conflicts have ended in bloodshed over the past few centuries. Whenever I read through these scrolls, I too am always struck by the thought of how unimaginable our lives would seem to people back then.
Hey, come check this out. This one seems to mention the Bloomflower trials.
Oh? Let me see. A curious coincidence indeed.
I'm trying to imagine what the font size is on the scroll that they're looking at, that they could all stand that far away and still be able to read it. Unless they're all just farsighted.
It seems like the last Bloomflower trials were also held to save the life of an ailing Saurian.
Huh? Was it the same illness as Milray's?
The scroll doesn't say, but it seems likely. Strange. It's very unusual for such records to be so sparse on details. The scroll only vaguely alludes to 2 things. Firstly, that the Bloomflower trials were held to save a sick little Saurian. Secondly, that they seem to have failed. And that the chief of the Flower Feather clan had a major falling out with his younger brother.
Font size big. Hello, Shin Misaki, how are you?
And later on, his brother left the tribe and lived as a recluse. That's all it says.
Wow, Mood.
But that basically tells us nothing! You know, except that the person who weaved this scroll must have been slacking off on the job.
Or maybe something happened that was too sensitive to record.
Sacred flame crystals having the power to beguile human hearts. Is this where that's from?
We don't find any more references.
Looks like we'll have to approach this from another angle. I'll go take a look through some even older scrolls. Surely the trials were held more than once.
Good boy.
Seeing as that scroll just now mentioned the Flower Feather clan, I think I could go ask Chief Mutota.
And what's our next move? Any other leads we can follow?
Today at work, for some reason, it was apparently soup day, and you cooked many soup. Were you getting soup at the soup store? Come to think of it, that mysterious Kukasaur that Milray mentioned might be able to shed some light on this. I have a feeling a certain Kukasaur might know a thing or two.
A certain Kukasaur? Who told you that? Oh, Aoife's assistant Kakuku must have told you, right? I heard he sometimes translates for the other Saurians.
Is making oven-baked chicken? Let's go, Jimmy. Alright, and then once you finish cooking it, make sure you actually eat it, too. Don't just leave it there for like 30 plus minutes. You gotta actually eat it, alright? I'm keeping track. Has about 10 minutes to be done. Alright, guys, set a timer. 10 minutes from now? 6:27, I'm gonna yell at you, Jimmy. I mean, you're allowed to let it sit because, you know, but after like 15 minutes or so, we're gonna give you some eyeballs, alright? Have to eat too after doing a cook? Yes. Yeah, this might not be the best time to dive into the whole Saurian indwelling mystery. Guess I'll give Kakuku the credit for now.
Alright then. I'll look into those ancient scrolls, Kachina can head over to the Flower Feather clan, and you two can track down that Kukasaur. Let's split up and meet back here later.
The, like, quarters are enormous for some reason. We didn't actually find out much about that Kukasaur. Let's go back to the Children of Echoes. Sure. Well, hopefully you got bang for your buck. It's like 1.5 times the normal size. A chicken's on steroids. Diane, can you tell me any more about that mysterious Kukasaur you mentioned before? Huh? You want to make friends with him too? Yup, that's right. Where can I find him? Tracking him down's no easy task because he's always off somewhere on his own. 1 second he'll pop up in front of us, then vanish into the air, into thin air the next. It's actually pretty impressive. I have 40 wishes saved and I have 30 pity, so I am close to soft pity, but not quite. Hopefully she'll just come day one. I guess I get the 2 or 3 freebies from the maintenance, so I'll be up to like 73 pity. I'm also guaranteed, so there's that. One time he took us to this absolutely beautiful place with this really, really tall stone gate. And there were so many other Kukasaurs there. We wouldn't usually trespass on other Saurians' territory, but once he took us there, it was fine. He said that was his home. Kukasaurs and a stone gate. Sounds like it might be near the Flower Feather clan. Let's go check it out. What does he look like? How will I recognize him? There's a Pokemon in the chat. Maybe I'll just get ready, like, set up Ultra Balls every time, too. I can always delete the Ultra Ball, but it's more tiring to have to type it every time on this. You still have half a pan of brownies left over from midlife crisis day. Jimmy, I love you. Like, sincerely never change. You are delightful. I'm sorry that sometimes days are rough. We've definitely all been there. But I'm glad that you treated yourself to brownies and then you have some for dessert today. You want to get Acheron as well? I have E2 Acheron already, so that's pretty hype. Though there's definitely some characters I would like to get to make my Acheron even more scary good. He's really easy to spot. If you see one that looks all light and floaty, that's him. Light and floaty. Yep, light and floaty. You'll know who he is the instant you see him. That seems to be the only description Nyan can come up with. It's vague, but it'll have to do for now. Oh, and if you do see him, could you say hi from me and Milray? We're both starting to miss him. He did drop by to see us, but there were too many people around for his liking. Sure thing. Leave it to me. You can't just tease and— oh, look, they actually are still there. Like, you can't just tease that.
Feeling hungry? I just picked these from the orchard.
Rawr.
Go on, have some. Taking care of a patient like you're doing is hard work. Don't wear yourself out with worry, okay?
Rawr.
If you need more, there's plenty more where that came from.
Oh yeah, I definitely know that they're gifting us essentially 30 wishes, which is excellent. It is the anniversary rewards after all. That path didn't load in at first. Holy cow. I know the first time that I heard Kanisha's voice from this event, I was kind of like, eh. But now that I know about all of the drama that happened behind the scenes, now I'm like, you go. You go, guy. You get that bag.
Shh. So, everyone got that? They'll never see this coming. We'll catch them totally off guard.
Leave it to us. We'll show them what we're made of.
Mualani, Kanich, what are you doing here?
Oh, Traveler, Paimon, it's you.
It's
You
you.
nearly scared the life out of me. just between us, we're discussing our strategy for the next half of the exhibition match. But as for the details, those will have to stay a secret. After all, we'll be competing against you this time.
True.
What about you guys? You seem like you're in a hurry. Has something happened?
We're on the trail of an extremely rare and elusive Kukusaur.
Rare and elusive?
I'm looking for a floaty bitch.
In that case, we can help with the search. That description of the location's way too vague. The scenery around here is all pretty much the same. Without anyone to help out, it'll take you forever.
You got a Minen and a Plusle? Really? A Minen and a Plusle? That's actually amazing. Amazing? God. I have a confession to make, you guys. I've mentioned before that I have a wisdom tooth coming in right now, which is one thing, but all of the pain that I've been having recently isn't from the wisdom tooth at all. I've discovered I actually have a very large canker sore that is right next to it, and all of the gums back there are hella inflamed and slightly swollen, I guess, because every time I go to swallow, it hurts. So I'm like, So if sometimes I say something a little bit more stupid than usual, or, you know, this is why I chose Genshin in the end, is because Genshin could talk more for me, because talking also hurts, but, you know, making do. I took some painkillers, hopefully something helps there. If not, I'm just gonna have to put, like, something obscenely cold in my mouth later. But yeah, like, I thought it was my wisdom tooth growing in that was the problem at first, because, like, obviously I haven't had any teeth growing in for a very long time, but when I actually, like, looked to see what was happening, I was like, oh shit, never mind. It's not the wisdom tooth at all. That's fine. Numb it with alcohol? Yeah, basically. Possibly need to do that.
What does the Kukusaur look like?
Light and floaty.
Nothing more specific than that?
Apparently we'll know who he is the instant we see him.
Alright, well in that case, let's split up.
I love you, baby boy.
I'll check the higher ground and see if anyone over at the Flower Feather clan has any ideas.
I'll follow the river then.
Sounds like it's my time to shine. As Knight will tell you, I'm a born hunter with the eyes of a hawk.
I haven't got anywhere else to be either. I'll take a stroll nearby and see if I can spot anything.
Awesome! Thanks, everyone!
Don't mention it. Anyway, we'd better get going. Catch you in a bit.
But yeah, I'm kind of relieved in the next 2 days I don't stream, because then I don't have to talk as much. I was just laying there in bed today, not feeling the greatest, admittedly, but also my mouth was just like, I'm like, why? I didn't want to deal with today at all. Also, the Crow, I appreciate the follow. I am on the PlayStation today, so my usual bells and whistles aren't on right now. I don't have the alerts because I'm just streaming directly from the PlayStation. But it is much appreciated. That fruit just now was kind of sour. Try this one instead, it's super sweet. Greetings, fellow Saurians. Oh my god, the chicken is done! It's been 11 minutes. Alright, Jimmy, take it out to cool a little bit, okay? And then eat it. How do you do, fellow kids? Hello there, how can we help? I was just wondering, have you ever met a Kukusaur around here who you describe as light and floaty? Oh, you're talking about that kid, are you? Eh? Are light and floaty really such distinct traits? These Kukusaurs seem to have instantly understood who I meant. He sometimes shows up around here, but he's always sneaking about, trying not to be seen. He's often perched up on a cliff, just gazing out on his lonesome, daydreaming about who knows what. Oh, yeah, and I'm pretty sure I saw him following a human around a couple of days back. Huh? Well, that's not something you see every day. He usually won't go anywhere near them. So is there any way to get a hold of him? I'd forget it if I were you. That kid comes and goes like a shadow. I'm gonna assume that this one is like the ghost of the previous Saurian. You know, like something like that. Come join us for some fruit instead. Haha, come, try this one. Sweet as sweet can be. Okay, thanks. Doesn't seem like a very fruitful lead. Guess I'd better wait and see if Mualani and Kindish has had any better luck. I want chicken. I mean, I actually ate today. I made myself pretty much breakfast for lunch. I had eggs, bacon, and English muffins instead of toast.
Rev the engines!
Three-point landing.
Anything on your end, Kinich?
Nope.
Me neither.
Mood.
Kukasaurs all look so similar. They all look light and floaty to me. I mean, what could possibly be lighter and floatier than a pair of wings?
Especially since it was apparently from the Flower Feather Clan in the past, that definitely leads me to believe it's like a ghost.
I didn't find anything either. How about you guys?
Sorry, Traveler and Paimon. We couldn't find that Kukasaur you're after. Are you in a hurry to find him? If you need a hand, I can come back and join the search again tomorrow.
Maybe he really is hiding from us. I'll try to think of another way.
Okay, well, if you need any help, don't hesitate to reach out. That's what friends are for, after all.
And you saved
I've
our
told my
nation
friends
and
over
everything.
at the Flower Feather Clan to keep an eye out. If they see anything, they'll let you know. So, what's your next move?
Like, it's 100% the ghost of the previous Saurian that the Bloom Flower Trials was held for. They said it failed, but I think his ghost, it still remains. I think we'll head back to the Masters of the Nightwind.
Alright. I'll update them.
Come to think of it, Auroron could probably rig up a few traps and
No.
snag him that way.
No. Don't do it to me. Not like this.
It's not like Auroran's traps can catch just anything, you know.
Yeah, I agree.
You never know. Might as well ask him if you get the chance.
No, I don't
Anyway,
have the
we'll be heading
chance.
back now. Best of luck.
Okay then, see you later! And thanks for your help!
I'm sorry to those who are Auroron fans in my chat. I can't help it. I hated him in the main story. I'm sure his gameplay's fine. I don't have him yet, but I'm pretty sure this event unlocks him, so, whoops. I guess we'll have to learn eventually. Learn to tolerate.
Take me up!
Wait, I thought that was the marker when it was literally just go back here. Oh my god. I saw a goal and my brain was like, yep. Oh yeah, like Sampo, you hate that guy? I don't mind Sampo, but I'm like, I don't know. I'm kind of neutral on him. He has his pros and cons. Auroran just really drives me up the
Let
wall
me
though.
think.
Kachina, Citlali, what's up?
We haven't managed to find anything. No one seems to know what actually happened back then.
Any luck with your mysterious Kukasaur?
Nope, not yet. Don't think it's planning to make an appearance anytime soon.
In that case, I'd suggest we set this aside for now. It would be great if we could get to the bottom of this, but not every historical mystery can be unraveled. We must also learn to live with the unknown. Just remember, as long as we stick together, no challenge will ever be too great.
Yeah,
I
I'm
love
sure everything
Citlali.
will work out. Still,
Hi.
after all this investigating, it feels a bit disappointing to come up empty-handed.
My cat moved to sit in front of me and he's just staring at me as I'm trying to watch.
Whew. Finally, dudes. Found you.
As far as actual plot adventuring goes, I was sort of like whatever. I didn't have a stake in the race as it were, but as a unit, absolute god tier.
Aoife, what brings you here?
Oh my god, Rose! Rose, I know you're like busy doing stuff, but this is your moment. This is your guy. This is your bro. Materialized from the great lurking abyss. This is your moment. Is that Kaveh? It is not. No. This is a new character that's coming out that Rose does like the appearance of. She has not heard him speak yet, though, as far as I'm aware. So that's why I'm like, hey, wakey. Kaveh's from Sumeru, so it would be very surprising if he were out here. And if he were out here, he probably wouldn't have his voice. Let's be real.
Kinich mentioned you were on the lookout for a Kukasaur. Just so happens a strange Kukasaur has been following me the past few days.
A strange Kukasaur, you say? Care to elaborate?
No clue why, but this dude's been on my tail ever since I got back from the Children of Echoes. Not gonna lie to you, bro, it's kind of freaky. His footsteps are totally silent, and after dark, all you can see is a silhouette.
He's a ghost!
So I didn't even realize he was there until Kakuku suddenly flipped out last night when he went for a drink. His squawking woke me up, and that's when I finally spotted a shadowy shape outside the window.
Yo, the Kukasaur had goggles. That was cute. Yeah, he's huge bro energy.
That sounds terrifying.
I could tell it was a little Kukasaur from the shape. After observing him more closely, I figured out that he'd been following me the whole time, but that he'd just been too quiet to notice.
There's a
Not
Pokemon
sure if
in the
that's
chat.
the dude you're looking for, but if so, you're more than welcome to get him off my back. The sooner the better.
Wait a second. Does that mean...
Oh, is Aoife like a descendant of one of the brothers or something? That's probably what's happening here.
Yep. Dude's probably hiding right behind that tree.
Do you think we should send someone over to take a look?
It's okay, I've got this.
Slow, dramatic
What the-
movement.
How is that even... Guys, get over here, quick! There's nothing scary about this. It's just...
It's a baby. Baby ghost.
Wait, surely that's not...
He's just like Io's grandparents. The Saurian ghost. What? I used an Ultra Ball and that Kricketot just was like, nah. It's a white chocobo. True. No wonder Nyan described him as light and floaty. He really is instantly recognizable, not like any Kukasaur I've ever seen. This must be Milray's mysterious friend, then. The one spreading the rumors about sacred flame crystals beguiling human hearts.
Wait, shouldn't he have returned to the ley lines? Haven't they been fixed?
There are many possible reasons, but right now it seems that our priority is...
So why have you been tailing me, bro?
Bro, why you been hanging out with me?
If it's treatment you want, can't do much for you, man. Sorry.
You're like 700 years dead. I don't know how to treat that. Crew!
He ran off.
Oh snap! Thanks for the tier 1 sub, Crispy! I'm on the PlayStation, so I guess I'll just do Cloister. Yeah, let's go. Hope you've been doing well. Baby.
Do you think he wants us to follow him? Oh, if only we had a Kukathosaurus on hand.
Yeah, gee, where'd that guy go? It's been a while. Overall, pretty good. Not much to complain about. aside from a slew of tech issues that have since been resolved, yay, and some other things which have also been resolved, mostly, yay. Currently suffering through having a very big canker sore in the back of my mouth that has inflamed everything and is swelling next to a wisdom tooth that's popping in. It's not a good combo. It hurts to talk, it hurts to swallow, but I'm here. We're vibing. I wanted to stream anyway, so we're just making do. I took painkillers before I started. This is fine.
Hey, that's a good point. Where is Kakuku today?
Yeah, you know, wisdom teeth can happen to anyone at any point in their lives. It just seems a little goofy to be like in my mid-30s when one of them finally shows up. It really depends, because when I had an x-ray done with the orthodontist like way back in the day, I discovered I only have 3. I have 1 on the top row and 2 down below. Like, 1 is just straight up missing. The one that's growing in right now is on the top row, so there's probably going to be enough space for it that it won't be an issue. Like, it doesn't seem like it's going to be pushing towards the other teeth or anything. So I might be fine with this one. If it was either of the ones on the bottom row, I'd probably need them extracted, but we'll see. Maybe... It is my first, yes. My first one is finally emerging at the tender age of almost 34. You had to have all four removed when you were 18 because they were all growing horizontally forward into all of my other teeth. Oh, yikes. Yeah, at least as far as my x-ray scan went, none of them were facing towards my other teeth, so that's good, you know? They were actually facing up as normal teeth should. But yeah, I'm dealing with it now. I do remember, like, my brother got his extracted when he was 17 or 18. He was still in high school. And like my parents were like, "Oh, well, it's not really much of an issue for you right now. That'll be something down the line." But I don't think any of us anticipated that down the line would be like, 18 years later.
He was so spooked last night that he rattled through every single word he's ever learned and then fainted. He was still out cold when I left.
Okay, that's actually pretty funny. Mid-20s, yeah, I think as far as wisdom teeth goes, it's very normal to have them extracted and or growing in, depending between the ages of like 17 and 25. So I may have missed that window, but I don't feel entirely like weird. Because one of Rose's coworkers actually just got his extracted at 46. So I'm like, oh, okay, well, it can happen at any time. You were high as shit for the ride home. Yeah, my brother was super out of it. I do remember him being out of school for the week, and he couldn't have any solid food, so he just, like, lived off of yogurt and stuff. It was a whole thing.
All right, enough chit-chat. Let's just follow him. It looks like he wants to take us somewhere.
She said enough chit-chat. Guys, we gotta proceed with the plot.
Looks like he's finally stopped.
Why have you brought us here?
I do like the Flower Feather Clan music.
Is there something buried here, or what? You want us to dig it up?
Crew. Energetic digging. I don't know if I'd describe it like that.
These are...
Woven scrolls, yes. Albeit very crudely made, and heavily time-worn as a result.
You can't say it's heavily time-worn when the colors are still so vibrant. There was a turtle on the road, and I made my mom save it, and instead of helping it cross the road, my mom thought it'd be funny to put it in the back seat with me. I was way too high to be trying to turtle sit. Oh no. Did you name it after one of the Ninja Turtles?
Still, they're just about legible. They seem to document the very last Bloomflower trials that took place centuries ago? But why would these be here? Come, let's read them together. These might just contain the answers we've been searching for this whole time.
Maybe the scrolls from the Masters of the Nightwind, maybe they just have some sort of enchantment that adjusts the font size based on who's looking at them. So, like, even though they're further away, they can all just ascertain the words on the scrolls. There's just a lot of them crowding together and reading things at a distance.
So, have you figured out a way to save him?
Indeed, I have. As far as I can tell, we need ocean zephyrs and sacred flame crystals. That's about it.
That's great news. Don't worry, little guy. You'll be better in no time.
Well, it's not every day that the chief himself drops by to check in on your Saurian buddy. Not so busy these days, huh?
You know I'd come even if I was. You're my brother, man.
You're my homie.
I heard you've been beside yourself since Antu fell ill, so I was worried about you.
I mean, Antu means the world to me. I promised to stay by his side until the day he's fully grown, ready to spread his wings and soar freely through the skies. I mean, with him around, I've never felt lonely traveling through Natlan. Sometimes he's happy, and other times he's sad. Sometimes he has tantrums, but then he'll curl up beside me when I'm down. And right now, he needs me more than ever. I'll draw upon everything I've ever learned to help him get through this.
I salute your courage and wisdom, brother.
But not your power. I have the power.
But these sacred flame crystals you mentioned, are you sure they'll do the job?
Well, I've studied the essence of the sacred flame and read various related scrolls. Sacred flame crystals are born from intertribal conflict. Back when the tribes were somewhat united, they would occasionally hold bloomflower trials in order to obtain them.
That's very lewd, chat.
Seems like I've still got lots to learn, despite being chief. So, how can we use them? Is it really worth holding a whole competition just to get our hands on some?
So wait, when you're the chief of the Flower Feather Clan, are you required to wear that specific hat and also those massive, like, Gurren Lagann goggles? Like, what? What?
Research on sacred flame crystals has been patchy to say the least, so there's never been a definitive conclusion. What we know for sure is that they can be used to treat certain chronic phlogiston-related illnesses. Others also say that they can be used to enhance a warrior's strength. There's something.
He was immediately like, oh my god, I can get swole.
Enhance a warrior's strength?
Side-eye.
It's speculative at best. We need to analyze an actual specimen to know for sure. As far as I'm concerned, as long as they can be used to cure Antu's illness, that's enough. Nothing else matters.
So you asked the chiefs of all the tribes to send people to take part in a scaled-down version of the Bloomflower trials? Remarkable that they agreed, given it wasn't so long ago that we were at each other's throats. Tensions are running high right now. If I were you, I wouldn't have had the courage to even ask.
Or the wisdom.
I know, but
he's all
I
about
had no
power.
other choice. Fortunately, I've treated patients from every tribe, so the chiefs agreed as a way of returning the favor. With all this ongoing strife, it's been a long time since we've worked together on anything. This might be a good chance for reconciliation. Fighting side by side for a common cause? That's the way Natlan was always meant to be.
Let's hope so. By the way, what's with all this baggage? Heading out on a long journey or something?
I'm heading out to search for ocean zephyrs. In the meantime, I'll leave the trials in your capable hands. Just please make sure it all goes smoothly.
Nah, the big bro has said many times that little bro's got courage and wisdom. He wields two pieces. We're just spectators in this.
Come on, that goes without saying. Rest assured, I'm your brother after all.
See, he's even red-coded, which is power.
Thank you. And Antu, be good while I'm gone, okay? Once I return with the ingredients, you'll be back on your feet and running around in no time.
Himara! How could you stoop so low, ambushing us on the field like that?
Ambushing? You've no one but yourself to blame for underestimating us. So what's all this fuss about?
Nate's gonna betray
Even
the
if that was
bro.
remotely true, your guys went way over the line. 7 of our warriors were so badly injured that they're still out cold as we speak. The Flower Feather clan must compensate us for our losses. Hand over the sacred flame crystals.
And what, we'll hand him over after all that? Just because you waggled some fingers and said some angry words?
I like their hats.
Didn't you claim that we're holding these trials to save a Sixarian? Take what's necessary for the treatment, then return us the rest.
Say something, Amara. We're not leaving until you give us some answers.
There's a Pokemon in the chat.
If the other elders were here, they wouldn't waste their time on such puerile questions. If anything, I just wish we'd managed to collect more crystals. There are always people who think they're so clever. So many contestants were just pocketing the ones they got in the trials. I'll bet your chiefs all have sweet little personal stashes too, huh? Everyone was in a frenzy, snatching the crystals up wherever and whenever they could. We're hardly the only winners. I wouldn't even call us the biggest ones.
You what?
Nani? You no longer own Minecraft on the PC, even though you did your account merging with Microsoft. Not paying $30 to play that again. How'd that happen? Did it just drop the account that actually had Minecraft on it?
I get it now. Snatching the spoils while using the Bloomflower trials to weaken the other tribes. You planned this all along. Ugh, that Nompole. Can't believe I trusted him.
The children of Echoes will not forget this. Let's go!
Cool. His name's Antu. Oh! No, baby, not like this.
Brother, where's Antu?
Oh, you're back. Come, sit down. I'll explain everything.
Look, no need for that. I only came back to ask. Are the rumors true?
Rumors? What rumors?
That the Bloomflower trials spiraled into an all-out bloodbath, sparking a heated dispute among the chiefs. And that no one was bothered in the slightest about Antu. By the time anyone noticed, he was already gone.
Not my baby. Jimmy.
How could you lie to me, Amara? You promised you'd make sure the Bloomflower trials went smoothly. Why would you resort to such underhanded tactics?
Go check on your chicken, and then eat it.
You think I had a choice? As soon as one person broke the rules, the whole thing became a free-for-all. Playing by the rules gets you nowhere in this world. If I hadn't taken things into my own hands, another tribe would have just swooped in and seized the winnings for themselves. These sacred flame crystals, they have limitless potential.
So much power.
I, for one, wouldn't miss a chance to strengthen our tribe.
Aha!
I won't debate ethics with you. Where are the sacred flame crystals? Give me some. I'm going to search for Antu.
I've put them all into our research.
Dear God. After everything, that's so annoying.
You did what?
I did set some aside for Antu in the beginning, but he ran off, didn't he? So there was no longer any need.
His brother just
He's your
sucks
companion,
ass.
yes. But the life of a single Saurian is nothing compared to the future of our tribe.
I'll put them all up to butt.
Hear, hear. You've certainly proven yourself a worthy chief, Imara. Your name will no doubt be etched into the hearts of the Flower Feather clan for generations to come. Just remember this. No excuses can hide the harm your greed has inflicted. All the hope and trust that little guy placed in you, placed in me, you'll never know what that feels like.
He's just a little guy.
Novel, where are you going?
Antu! Antu! Antu, it's me! Please, answer me.
Goo.
Antu, are you okay? Oh, look at you out here all on your own. I'm so sorry, Antu. This is all my fault. I'll think of another way. After that, I left the Flower Feather clan and lived here on this hill with Antu.
Aww.
He was running out of time. I took him from tribe to tribe, begging them to spare some sacred flame crystals, our last hope. But no one believed me anymore. I begged them again and again, enduring sneers, insults, even beatings.
Man, they all suck.
Until finally, Antu's time came. In those last few days, he seemed consumed by an overwhelming sorrow. And then I realized it wasn't just the sickness weighing him down, no. Remorse filled his gaze.
Did you see that Switch 2 pre-orders are being delayed in the USA? Yes, and not only that, but because of all the US tariffs and everything else, Nintendo's also delaying the Switch 2 pre-orders in Canada because they don't trust that US citizens won't come up and purchase them and then go back. So now we're not allowed to pre-order. Oh, it's such a nightmare.
I remember once, over at the Children of Echoes, someone approached us with a sacred flame crystal, flaunting it before quickly putting it away.
For real? What kind of nightmare do we all live in right now? I didn't do it. Yeah, apparently, the UK pre-orders were already having a problem with that. I can't imagine why people from the US would try to pre-order from UK though, because I'm sure the import fees are not going to be, like, it's probably just going to bump it back up anyway, right? Like, why would you even do that? But still, I guess Nintendo has been very much paying attention to this, because seeing that, they instantly put Canada's on hold. So it's like, cool, great, thanks you guys, really appreciate it.
Ah, this is what you're after, is it? Dream on. Go beg your brother for some. How many did he snatch up for himself? He's the one who put you up to this whole I'm a victim charade, wasn't he? I don't buy it. What are you? You little vulture!
For some reason, Antu harbored a deep and intense hatred for the sacred flame crystals. Whenever he saw one, he would muster up every last ounce of his dwindling strength in trying to destroy it.
Yeah, I also hope that they specifically require a government issue ID from Canada in order to purchase one up here. That should alleviate it for the most part.
It wasn't until years after Antu's death that I finally guessed at the truth. He must have witnessed people fighting over the crystals without comprehending why. Unable to fathom how those once cheerful humans had turned from best of friends to worst of enemies, he concluded that they must have been corrupted by the sacred flame crystals themselves. In Antu's eyes, the only reason they'd started collecting sacred flame crystals in the first place had been to save his life. If I hadn't been there, none of this would have ever happened. He carried this guilt with him until the very end. I too shall be bound by guilt for the rest of my days.
God,
if only
Alua,
I had
please.
taken part in the trials myself. If only I'd seen the greed in Amara's eyes, or even came back just a little bit sooner.
Nah, Ruby, I don't think we'll have to worry about that at the very least. Nintendo wouldn't do that. It's very specific to the US because of their tariffs. I'm pretty sure the US is bumping up the China tariffs again because China responded with reciprocal tariffs that matched what the US had put them on. So now, of course, it's just a giant piss-off contest. So, let's jack it up even more. I don't know how the world has entered what we're doing right now. You know, just trying to go at it one day at a time. Enjoy the company of the friends that I have, both IRL and online, and, you know, we will weather the tide together, regardless of what it brings.
But the past cannot be undone. I have immersed myself in the study of medicine, and spent my life healing all kinds of saurians. I buried Antu here on this hill, where I too one day shall rest.
This story is actually really sad. I mean, like, Antu's really cute, but also really sad.
Before my own time comes, I have recorded all of this on these crudely woven scrolls in the belief that the truth should not lie buried. May those who come long after us learn from our errors, lest they repeat them. May the Natlan of their day be united as one, free once and for all from bloodshed and strife.
Ooh, guitar.
Medicine born of guilt.
This stream just feels like my rant stream. I went on like a good 5-10 minute tangent about the English VAs and their strike on this game, and now we're talking about tariffs and Nintendo, and I'm just trying to be chill. Yeah, Alua, it's hard to escape because it affects literally every aspect of our lives, and it's creeping into. I mean, it was expected to creep into video games, but now it's very blatantly obvious that that's the case, and it's just stupid. It's just dumb.
So the non-pole from the scrolls was Aoife's ancestor? And that little Kukusaur spirit was once his saurian companion?
Seems so. That's why he's been following you around, Aoife. Even though he doesn't like appearing in front of anyone else, he senses something familiar in you.
Yeah, your great ×8 grandfather.
No wonder there weren't any records of the last Bloomflower trials. If anything corrupts the human heart, it's greed. And who'd want to immortalize the memory of a scandal by which all 6 tribes were tainted?
Hello, weird brother! How's it going? Are you going to be playing Sonic Adventure 2 Battle for the Archipelago again? I was curious. I'm excited for Friday.
The bitter irony is that the Sacred Flame crystals turned out to be nowhere near as miraculous as they believed. All that scheming, after what proved to be nothing more than a hollow fantasy.
Is that scroll just floating in the air by itself?
Hey, where's that little Kukusaur going?
Look, over there! Do you think he's sad? Or maybe he's lost in his memories?
I'll go hang out with him for a bit.
Thanks. I might need a breather over here.
I've learned about my family history.
A regret lingering for centuries. Unfolding like this before my eyes. Can't believe I'm just now hearing my ancestor's story. Now I know why we became vets too.
I did consider learning Wind Waker Rando again for the Archipelago, and I might still do that, but not for this one. I have set up Lethal Company, and I know how to make it work, so I'm going to be playing Lethal Company with Havel and Beckers as part of the Archipelago. Who the hell is that, and why is his fit so hideous? You should at Rose and ask specifically. I feel like she would greatly appreciate your comment. Hello, Siege! How are you?
I gotta think this through. What should I do? What can I even do?
Yeah, Wind Waker! Archipelago now officially supports Wind Waker, so I was eyeballing it per se. Wind Waker Rando right now? No. I need to catch up on all of the events in this game. I'm like super far behind. Ooh, playing Bravely Default 2? Best of luck with the grind. Well, we can go talk to him in a second. Let's see what they're talking about. Were you going to do Deathlink for Lethal? It is in fact possible, and I looked into it, and here's how it works. If someone from a different game dies, so say Alua gets her ass handed to her by Roxas or something and dies, and say she was Deathlink to Lethal Company, what Lethal Company does is it randomly selects a crewmate to fucking perish. Just immediately. It's not the whole squad. It's just one person perishes, and then if the entire squad wipes, and then the ship leaves without them, that's how the Deathlink is sent from Lethal Company to the other games. I'm not sure we will do that because that would be very unfortunate. In our case, if we need someone to be doing a thing and then they just suddenly drop dead, but it has been a consideration. Also, there's a Pokemon in the chat. I don't know if I said that, but I have now.
I'll find some time to take these scrolls back to the Masters of the Nightwind. Just like Nampol said, the truth shouldn't stay buried.
Poor Antu.
We love Antu in this house. Once we find him. Over here. Oh, not the light fading away as I approach him. At 3, Asset Crew probably has enough trouble without Deathlink. I mean, I'm glad it's 3. Originally it was just me, and then I maybe sort of conscripted Havel into joining me, and then I was like, I just asked Beckers today, like, hey, would you be interested in doing this thing? And she's like, what the heck does that even mean? So I explained it to her, and then she was like, that sounds awesome. Yes. What the? Hello? I'm using Ultra Balls. How am I not catching anything? Onto. Ah! You're... Huh? Aren't you the blonde gal from just now? Wait, is this your real form? You can turn yourself into a human? That's amazing. Can you teach me how to do it? I want to talk to the humans, but they don't like me. Do you still remember what happened back then? Only bits and pieces. I remember being in a lot of pain. I remember how worried my good friend Nampol was. Afterwards, the pain stopped, and my body felt so light, but I couldn't find him anymore. I hid and searched, hid and searched. I searched without end. My body kept getting colder and colder, like I was freezing to death. Luckily, I found a nice, cozy cave where I huddled up and slept for ages. When I woke back up again, the world seemed completely different. A cave? Yeah, and there were all these strange patterns on the walls. Some of them even looked a bit like me. Could he mean the remnants of the secret source? That's the closest thing to the Night Kingdom. Maybe his soul hasn't faded away yet because he was hibernating there. When I came out of the cave, I saw that those evil monsters had returned, so I went to help. That's how I met Milray and Nyan. The 3 of us had them running in circles, haha. Once I'd showed my friends the way, those monsters didn't stand a chance of catching them. Eventually, those monsters all disappeared, and I faintly heard the sound of Nampol's voice, calling out for me to come to him. The monsters disappeared. This must have been after the final battle against the Abyss. The ley lines had been restored, so at this point, he could have returned to the Night Kingdom. But you didn't go to him? I wanted to, but then Milray came down with the same illness I had, and I was so worried for him. Nampol said that the sacred flame crystals were required for the cure, but those crystals are evil. As soon as they got their hands on them, even the closest of friends would get into the most vicious arguments. Everyone started acting so strangely, like they'd all been bewitched. So, you think it was all caused by the sacred flame crystals? What else could it have been? They were all such good friends before, and they used to care about me, too. It's all because of those evil crystals. I wish I could cast every last one of them into a volcano. But we need them to cure Milray. What should we do? Just as Nampol concluded in his scroll, Antu misunderstood the real cause of the strife. It wasn't the power of the sacred flame crystals to bewitch human hearts, but rather human greed and scheming. But what can we do now for this poor little creature? Should I tell him the truth? From his standpoint, would knowing the truth even make any difference? What's wrong, big sis? You seem a bit down. Time for brownies? Hell yeah. How is the chicken? I'm okay. Let's head back to where the others are. Antu's eyes are so full of heartfelt concern. I don't know what to tell him. The times have changed, and so have the people. He's the only one still trapped in the past. It tasted like chicken? Did you enjoy it? Oh my god, you guys, it's snowing again. Let's go.
Never thought I'd have the chance to meet my ancestor Saurian companion. It's a pretty cool feeling. Wouldn't you say so, bro?
Bro.
Can he understand what you're saying?
Kinda. I can pick up on Antu's vibes, just like he catches ours, but that's pretty much it.
Bro.
That's just how it is with Saurian companions. You have to spend a lot of time together to develop an intuitive bond. If my ancestor were here, I'm sure they'd vibe way easier.
In other words, he wouldn't understand even if we discussed everything that went on back then in front of him, right? I'm not even sure if that's a good thing or a bad thing.
I think it's probably better if he doesn't understand. I know that running from your problems isn't the way to solve them, and that we should face up to the challenges in our lives. But even if we told him the truth, wouldn't it only distress him more than he already is?
That's right. The people responsible, the ones who should have apologized to him, are no longer around. All the truth would do is tear open old wounds and sadden him all over again.
Isn't there anything we could do to help him forget his sorrow and find hope once more?
How do you transform into that bird? It's a mechanic for Natlan. At the very beginning, you can indwell into any of the Saurians. So any type of like creature that's in Natlan, you could actually like temporarily overtake their bodies and communicate with other Saurians. I'm sure I can't remember what the lore reason for that was, but there was something there. But yeah, it is a mechanic that was introduced back in 5.0, and now we are in 5.5.
Just like Nampol, I've spent a lot of time studying Saurian psychology. They can be a bit slow sometimes, but they're razor sharp at others.
I like the design.
They don't get complex
Very
human
cute.
language, but they get a lot just from reading our eyes. In short, young Saurians are just like children. On one hand, they rely on their human companions. On the other, they really want to prove their worth. Helping people makes them happy, and feeling like a burden makes them sad. So, the best move isn't to get stuck on the truth of what happened, but to help make his current wishes come true.
His wishes?
For example, Antu, you decided to stay here because of Milray and Nyan, right?
Oh my god, hi Rose! I tried to call out to you earlier when he showed up on screen, but he's still here, so it's fine. You got both of them.
You're a smart kid. Sacred flame crystals are bad, bad things that cause endless arguments among good friends. But now, after hundreds of years, we finally found a way to beat them.
That's his wife.
Will you join forces with us to cleanse the evil inside them so we can save your buddy together?
Interesting approach. You want to turn a lie into the truth, huh?
Never mind what you're trying to do. Can we even be sure he understood you?
Actually, I didn't really understand either. Is there really some kind of evil power inside the sacred flame crystals?
Oh, dear child. Come. Let Granny explain it to you.
Oh, I get it now. Okay, I'll do my best.
It is Garethia Taru.
Not so fast. Hate to break it to you, but the three of us can't make this happen. Let's meet up at the stadium in 2 days. We'll spread the word and see who's willing to play along.
You want a sacred flame crystal? Uh-oh. The greed's already started. Shin, you must resist the temptation.
As for making Antu understand, Kakuku can help out. They'll have an easier time communicating.
Alright. Now we'll play Act 3. It's a very good story, though. Kind of sad, but, after whatever the heck Baressa's story quest was, like, this is much better. They don't know you can do that? No. None of them have seen it, and sometimes you use that to your advantage. So the Traveler has not, let anyone know about that ability. Zoom zoom. No resist, only acquire, not like this.
So sleepy.
Mood.
Didn't sleep well?
Mood.
Yeah, I blame Kachina. Being all mysterious about some gathering to discuss something important. I was so curious I couldn't stop tossing and turning the whole night. Also, how come it's so quiet today? You didn't lock a how up, did you?
We need to make ghost chicken? No!
When I tried to wake him up this morning, his response was, "Leave me be, minion. Darest thou disturb the almighty Dragon Lord in our slumber?" I figured it'd be for the best that he's not here anyway, so I didn't bother calling him again.
Good thing you didn't tell him about our gathering. We could do without his gate crashing for sure.
He's gonna show up later.
Not late, am I?
Nope, you're right on time. So, Aoife, now that everyone's here, shall we begin?
Actually, today we have a big favor we'd like to ask of all of you.
What's up? Why so serious all of a sudden?
Why so serious?
It's a long story. One that begins with a mysterious friend of Milray's.
Bloodshed between the tribes. That seems almost unthinkable today, but it was an everyday occurrence in that era.
Even working together on something was impossible. That's just too awful.
There have always been disputes, but once they escalated into fully fledged clashes between tribes, even a peacemaker would have been powerless to mediate.
And that little Kukasaur Antu believed that the sacred flame crystals harbored some kind of evil power that lay at the root of these intertribal conflicts, and that led to all the later misunderstandings. At this point, it would be nigh impossible to explain the truth to him. Granny's right. It would only make him suffer all over again.
You want a T-Rex?
That
Sold.
said,
Onto will naturally sense that something's off once we've collected enough sacred flame crystals and cure Milray, won't he? He'll see that no one has been corrupted and that all is as it should be. At that point, he would realize the truth of what happened in the past, even as young as he is.
Exactly. That's why we came up with a plan. When the second half of the tournament wraps up, we'll have enough sacred flame crystals. That's when I want everyone to act like the crystals have messed with us and start arguing.
Oh, I can't wait.
Ooh, acting! That sounds fun! Then what?
Then, we'll bring Onto over and cast a spell of unity to cleanse all the bad vibes within the sacred flame crystals and bring everyone back to their senses. Of course, neither the evil power or the magic are real, but we've got to make the little dude think he's done something awesome.
Uh-huh, yeah, I get where you're going with this.
Yeah, it's
The best
definitely
way
gonna
to make
be
up for regrets
fun.
is to do what you failed to do before. We'll recreate that scene from his past, only this time, he'll get the chance to rewrite the future. So, how exactly are we going to do this? Is there anything we can look to?
Once, when I was reading a foreign book, I came across something called an interactive play designed specifically for kids. The story usually features a showdown between a hero and a villain, with twists and turns throughout. Just as things reach a climax, the hero will pretend to be losing and ask for the children's help.
Meow,
Then the
hi,
children
Matt.
all raise their hands, lending their power to the hero and helping them defeat the villain. For the adults watching, it's just a performance, but the children will walk away feeling happy for days to come. At that age, happiness doesn't come from material rewards, but from a heart that believes.
Oh, true. I can totally relate.
There's
When I
Pokemon
helped
in
out
the
at my
chat.
parents' shop as a kid, they would always intentionally leave me some simple tasks, like dusting down the shelves or making sure the merchandise was arranged neatly. Then they'd shower me with praise when I was finished, saying stuff like, "Good job, Mualani, you're a genius." And the funny thing is, it always made me super happy.
Oh, come on, Jimmy.
Spot on. That's exactly it.
All my
We wanna
Ultra
make
Balls have
Onto
failed
feel
till
the
now.
Same way a kid who just helped a hero would. Lessen his regret and pain before he moves on.
Oh, I love
Besides,
Citlali. She's the
Milray
best.
already heard the rumors about the sacred flame crystals from him. If we don't dispel the curse right in front of him, he might refuse to take the medicine. But we can't pull off a show like that with just us. That's why I'm asking for your help.
We'll probably need about 5 more people. I mean, there are 5 more spots up for grabs. First come, first served.
You have my board. I'm probably the best at arguing here, don't you think?
Okay, that's really funny. Also, nice reference.
We get some pretty rude customers in our shop, and I've had to develop quite a few communication skills to deal with them.
You have my... cabbages? I can help prepare some props and special effects, like smoke to mimic the evil power, and bright lights for the spell of unity.
And my flame strider.
Whoever did the script for English, they knew what they were doing.
Oh, you're joining too, Archon?
What the heck? Why are all my Ultra Balls failing? I haven't caught things in a while. Hello?
It really resonated with me when Citlali mentioned a clash between heroes and villains.
Get good, you're right.
And unlike the heroes in those plays, I've borrowed strength from all of you in the real world. And we've overcome powerful foes together as a result. I think I'll do justice to the role.
Well, if Mika's on board, then you have my hammer. I'm really interested in the part where we pretend to argue.
It's not pretending for her.
Let's see. We've got our actors, and the stage is set. Now we need a director. A dude to run the show.
Why are you all looking at me?
Consider it our vote of confidence, Kanich.
Fine. Then you have my grappling hook. I happen to have some time.
So, that's everyone then. In that case, Baressa and I will take care of the cleanup.
Sorry, guys. I'd love to sign up, but I already promised to help transport the wounded.
As for me, if I see you all arguing, I wouldn't be able to resist stepping in.
And I'm just really bad at acting. I'd be so stiff, the game would be up before we even got started. I'll stay and help the Saurians search for Ocean Zephyrs. Once they've brought enough back, I'll join you as soon as I can. As our Archon herself often says, we all have our own part to play, right?
That's right. All right. Once the second half of the exhibition match is over, we'll split into 2 teams and play our respective parts.
Great! Let's make the second half an even more exciting fight. That way, we'll be able to collect more sacred flame crystals to help cure Milray.
Hey, Rose, do you see what Alua is saying about your man, by the way?
I've even come up with a secret strategy that's sure to catch you all off guard.
After centuries, we're holding the Bloomflower trials once more. I hope that this time we can bring them to a close free from regret. Are you all confident that we can do this?
That's not what she says.
Yeah!
Then let's get this show on the road.
You think it's okay that Alua is calling your man, like, super ugly-ass cowboy? I'm surprised you're so chill.
Alright, looks like everyone's here. Time for a strategy meeting. Ugh, why do they keep picking battlefields covered in mountains that need climbing?
Bet you can fly, Paimon.
If you're worried about getting tired, I can just fly you straight to the top. Launching a surprise attack on their base would also be a good tactic.
I'll use smoke to sow confusion amongst their ranks. Then you guys can just charge in and beat the living daylights out of them.
It'll be over as soon as it began.
These two are in even more of a rush than Paimon is.
Let's all just calm down for a moment. We don't even know what their formation will be like. Besides, if we don't deal with nearby opponents first, our main base could be at risk.
Let's start with the base at the foot of the mountain.
But the area nearby is full of rocks. Looks like they're trying to block our path.
That's nothing. Let's just charge straight through. Come on, time for a warm-up.
Yeah, the first half of this had us... Oh, nice. I do love that it gives us the team. The first half had us working with Mualani, Kanish, and... I think Achina was there. I fucking forgot. I straight up just forgot.
Coach will take it from here.
Boosh.
Stay out of my way. I'll stop you in your tracks.
Don't mind if I
Let's
do.
finish this
Free. Go! You're free now!
Let's move!
This is such a weird team comp. Where's the last one? Oh.
Out of the way or get...
Don't worry, everyone. We can do it! We've got to fall back for now. Excellent.
He's a comfy boy.
We secured the Children of Echo's base. Time to head up the mountain. All tuckered out. Let me give you a hand.
Granny to the rescue! Now that's what Paimon calls some serious backup.
Granny's not here to check if I've been slacking, is she?
She's here to kill you.
Controlled breathing. Step aside.
Carefully, carefully.
Well, it's better than what was.
Rise like smoke.
Big boy. Yeah, attack their base. Just very casually walks up to them.
Show me your move.
Put up a good fight.
Suffer the wrath of Easley! Take me up!
Well, let's finish this next time.
Oh wow. People of Springs died so fast. They're lovers, not fighters.
Nice, another one in the bag.
Something's wrong. There are far fewer people in their base than expected.
And Mualani hasn't put in an appearance yet either.
Uh-oh, not good. The people of the Springs took back the base we just captured. And even worse, they're sending troops to attack our main base.
Huh. That girl has some moves. I'll give her that. Looks like we'll have to split our forces to hold off their counterattack. Don't worry. I'll handle Mualani. She still owes me for wrecking my front door. You just focus on moving forward.
You're a lifesaver, Granny Citlali. We can rest easy knowing you're here covering the rear.
Thanks, Granny. We've got this.
Yeah, Granny. Seeing it in a cutscene is so goofy.
How is this not over yet? How many people do they have in reserve?
Splitting their forces into smaller squads to slow our advance and undermine our morale. Very clever. Looks like the Scions of the Canopy's base is on the other side of that cliff.
Ooh, does that mean it's finally time for the big showdown?
That cliff top's very high up. Whatever you do while you're flying over, don't look down.
I would look down, but then she'd fly down, and I don't have that much left. There we go. Can you run up walls? You cannot run up walls.
I knew that wouldn't stop you. Let's have our weapons do the talking.
Alright, you let's finish this fast.
Here comes another.
Tell me what you see.
Start the clock! Faster! Stronger!
Let's round them up.
This isn't over yet.
I don't know, seems pretty over to me.
The fight is done. Sound the retreat.
The fruits of victory taste almost as sweet as ones I've grown myself. At least I won't be in for one of Granny's scoldings.
I mean, she runs pretty fast, but, and it is nice, but the fact that after her being in the initial drip marketing for Genshin Impact back in 2020, it feels like a slap in the face that she's a 4-star that was barely in the main plot and her people weren't even relevant until after the main quest was done. Like, it's very goofy. You can't change your Gmail. He keeps saying there's too many requests or something. Maybe contact their support? I don't know what else you would do in that instance. What do you mean changing your Gmail?
Well, that explains why you were so fired up today.
Auroron! Since when has your granny ever gone around scolding people like some sort of scary monster, huh? Huh?
Have you tried contacting Genshin support then? Maybe they might be able to fix that. I haven't had that particular problem because I've never tried changing my account, so I'm not sure. But contacting their support would be the first step.
Anyway, good workout, huh?
You can say that again. It's not every day you get to enjoy the thrill of battle.
You youngsters sure love a good brawl, huh? Once this is all over, I think I'll need a few days at home to lie down and recover.
Thanks, Granny. Without your support, who knows what might have happened.
I'll have you know that Mualani didn't pull any punches during our little skirmish just now.
But then I froze her solid.
Next time she shows up at my place asking for a favor, I'm giving her a proper talking to.
Shows that everyone really was giving it their all. Anyway, after all that, surely we've collected enough sacred flame crystals now.
We have indeed. Let's gather them up and head back. Next up, time for our little play.
She looks delighted.
Aoife, this should be enough, right?
There is a Pokemon in the chat. Listen, I'm gonna throw this Ultra Ball, and it's gonna catch it, alright? Just you wait. It's gonna be L Squad. It's happening. If I say it enough times in advance, surely this will happen.
Yeah, plenty. Maybe more than we can even use.
Oh, that's great news. Just goes to show how fired up everyone was. Let's set the remainder aside in case of emergency.
Should throw a regular one? Maybe.
Next up, the main event. When do we start?
She seems very eager about that.
Just a sec. Before we roll the cameras, let's break it all down one more time. Shortly, you'll all take the sacred flame crystals and place them in front of Milray and Nyan. Then, once Kanich gives the signal, Auroron will do his thing, and the crystals will start giving off a black mist.
Why do I get the feeling that, like, they're going to put on this play, but then it actually happens? You know, like, it's one of those.
That'll be the cue to start fighting. Once things get real heated, we'll bring Antu in and have him cast the Spell of Unity. Afterwards, Auroron will clear his black mist, and then we all go back to chilling with each other. Any questions?
Relax. I've played it all through in my head many times now.
Great, then let's do this.
Oh, finally! We've got all the sacred flame crystals we need. Don't worry, little guy. You'll be better in no time.
What? Jimmy. Congratulations. I'm just gonna throw regular balls now. I guess you're right. My Ultra Balls are broken. They just don't work for some reason. So we're just gonna... Yeah, we're just gonna use regular balls. I'm just gonna cry. Use some regular balls. Rawr.
It's just like Aoife said. He looks very reluctant to go through with this.
Rawr.
As long as he sees us dispel the curse with his own eyes, we'll be all right. Let's proceed.
Hey, Mualani. That's weird. I feel a bit dizzy.
Special effects team, get in position.
On the case.
Now, time to get squabbling. As agreed, we'll start with Mualani.
Let's just say that out loud, why don't you?
You've got this, Mualani. Leave it to me.
Now, listen up, Kachina! I'm gonna give you a piece of my mind! You hear me?
You suck ass!
Never have thought you'd do something so terrible, Kachina! Why, I'm positively furious!
I'm a great actor.
What did I do again? That is a good question! Let me think about that.
I thought you said you were a natural at this.
I am, but I'm struggling to come up with a reason to argue. How am I supposed to tap into old talents when I'm drawing blanks here?
If this goes on much longer, even the little Saurians will realize something's off. Don't get caught up on the reasons for an argument. Just start by setting the atmosphere for one.
Just shove Kachina.
Don't panic. I'm thinking. Oh, I know. How about this? Kachina! You stand accused of the heinous crime of eating my very last Saurus cracker! Huh? When we went out for a picnic last night, you ate the last Saurus cracker! How could you have done such an abominable thing? I was saving that for the end!
Oh, I'm sorry. I mean, so? You ate way more than I did!
No. You just don't get it!
They're so bad at this.
The ones we ate in the middle don't matter. The last one's always the tastiest!
Rawr.
Good. He's starting to buy it. Time to turn up the heat.
How's it going?
Lonnie, isn't it about time you paid up for wrecking my door?
They're currently going through a whole sequence where they're like pretending to be super mad and evil towards each other. It's pretty funny. But we're doing well. How about you, Satoros?
Oh, seriously? You're bringing this up now? You promised to let it go the last time we had dinner together!
And when might that have been?
The last time we had dinner, like I said! We were over at the People of the Springs, and you'd had just a teensy bit too much to drink. You took my hand and said it was all water under the bridge.
It's going well now that your copy of Xenoblade X arrived. Let's go. Honestly, I was debating streaming that today, but I decided to be good because I wanted to finish the Genshin event before it went away forever.
Wait, hold on. Have you genuinely forgotten? Oh, this isn't part of your act, is it? I just think I tried so hard.
Roar.
Is this what sacred flame crystals can do? It's like you've all become completely different people.
Have to finish Genshin before Star Rail updates tonight. True. I'll probably roll for Casterus, but I'm not going to stream the plot until this weekend.
Surely our only hope now is for me to...
This is all so dumb, but I love it.
Can it, Mawika? Do you even have any idea how long I've had to put up with your nonsense? Without so much as a heads up, you just dumped some pile of design schematics in my workshop that you'd gotten from who knows where, and then tell me to build you that flame rider or whatever you call it. Then you drive it into the wilderness every single day, and then whenever it breaks down, you send it straight back to me for repair, even when I'm on vacation. Oh, and not to mention your special sunglasses and that precious sword of yours that's impervious to even the hottest of flames. Do you need me to make a list?
Is it just me? Or is Shilonen's acting pretty convincing?
That wasn't acting.
She might be the only one who's not actually acting, Kachina.
So sleepy. Why didn't you wake me up this morning, Kanich?
And from now on, I am not taking any more work during holidays, and you're banned from showing up at my vacation spots.
Wait a minute. I remember now. You were the one who kept encouraging me to drink more that evening. Trying to get me drunk so you could write off some old debts, huh? Smooth moves, Mualani. Figured out some tricks to use on old Granny, have you?
Well, well, would you look at that? Oh, these little pipsqueaks suddenly at each other's throats? Oh, what a golden opportunity this could be! Listen up, everyone! Arguing won't solve any problems, so let's settle this with a good old-fashioned fight to the death! I, the almighty Dragon Lord, Kahula-How, hereby appoint myself your referee! Kanich! Let's start with Kanich! Who's got it in for Kanich? Huh? Whoa, what's wrong? Why are you all looking at me?
Oh, perfect timing.
You. Well, you're the worst. You wasted an entire bucket of ice by taking a bath in it.
And you ate all those crackers I baked. I spent the whole night preparing them.
Always yelling at the top of your lungs. You're a permanent earache in a pint-sized package.
No list would suffice to record the horrible things you've done.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Time out! Time out! Why is this all suddenly aimed at me?
Easy for them to fire it at him. Brar?
Oh, how could this be? The argument's spiraling out of control. I can no longer cleanse the evil power within the sacred flame crystals myself.
Oh no.
If this goes on much longer. Continues for much longer. Oh, how does it go again? Let me see. Oh, yeah. If this goes on much longer, Natlan will be in grave danger.
Okay, that's a really funny detail. I like that they added the script on her glove so she could read it if she got lost.
We're so close. If only a brave hero would step forward. Good thing I wrote that all down in advance. Hopefully I sold it.
That's us. You ready, Antu? Antu?
I was gonna say, he's probably gonna get PTSD from this. He's gonna run away.
There's no need to save him. Think of what we could accomplish with all those sacred flame crystals.
Fine by me. Let's settle our old scores today. Once and for all. What right do you children of Echoes think you have to point fingers at us? How many times have you wronged us over the years?
Bunch of liars and cowards, banding together like the vermin you are. It's sickening.
Huh! Never have the heavens smiled down upon those who live by the rules. If something's worth having, you've got to take it by force.
I should never have believed you.
It's all my fault. If only I'd never fallen ill in the first place. I don't want to be cured. I don't want the sacred flame crystals. Please stop fighting. Please. Ooh.
Antu!
Wake up, bitch.
You're up, bro.
Craw.
This ends now! We're here to save the day!
Evil power that corrupts the human heart? There's no place for you in Natlan anymore. We will stand united and face the years ahead together. Fly, my dude, fly! Cast the spell of unity, just like I taught you.
He's such a cute
Now,
baby.
Aurora. Got it.
I mean, I'll give Auroron points for special effects, I suppose.
The path of fate lies bleak. Walls rise in human hearts. Yet those walls we shall break, and we will march on. From this day forth, may worldly strife be no more.
Goo goo.
What in the... Look, the evil power is fading.
Oh my
The
god.
magic's working.
Incredible.
Grain fruit chips taste so much better with sweet cheese. That's not even up for debate.
I think you'll find that salted cheese is the classic. The first and best choice in Natland for centuries.
Psh, cheese! That's just for kids. I'd never go near it.
It's so weird to hear that they all have voices again. I mean, to be fair, Natland's cast all had voices except for Kanish and Kachina. Kachina's came back sooner, but Kanish's kept going, let's say.
Well, I guess you're not completely wrong. They have a unique flavor with salted cheese, too. The perfect storytime snack.
Still weird. Yeah, it's more like a relief for me. Andy Yansan.
Also great with a glass of wine. Though sweet cheese with a splash of liqueur works well too. Let's have another get-together sometime. Don't worry, I won't bring up the door incident again.
You're amazing, Granny. Next time I'll come with Kachina, and we'll bring some home-baked Saurus crackers and grain fruit chips along.
And some blaze meat stew and volcano cake, too.
Sure. In that case, I'll go find Varessa and we'll make you some nice, juice or something. When will you all grow up? Why does it feel like I'm always the only one drinking?
Holy shit.
You should stay off the bottle too, Granny. Isn't there some kind of sweet and sour soup that's all the rage with the Masters of the Nightwind right now? What's it called again? Mystique soup? Much better than alcohol, if you ask me.
Wait a minute, what exactly is going on here? Your attitudes towards each other are changing way too fast!
Jimmy, it's time.
Wow, that's weird. What was I just saying? I can't remember for the life of me. Can you, Mawika?
Something about wishing I dropped by your workshop more often and how grateful you are that I keep pushing you to achieve the impossible. Life is like climbing a mountain. All the best views are at the top. You just give people that kind of vibe.
Wait, are you serious?
Just kidding. I'll try my best not to dump any more strange commissions on you.
How into that have you two? Snap out of it, people! It's like you're all under some kind of spell! Quick, Kanich, think of something!
How? I owe you an apology too. I've been too harsh on you.
The fact that he's just on the ground.
The evil power is completely gone. Were you the one who helped us?
Awesome job, bro!
Great job, Antu. Now that the sacred flame crystals have been cleansed, we can use them to cure your friend. Don't leave him hanging. Go tell him the good news.
Oh my god. Jimmy, I can't take it anymore, Jimmy. What is happening? Oh, I didn't type exclamation point on that one. That one's my bad. Okay, hold up. I spoiled the variable somehow. I don't know how I got rid of the other, but here we go. None of us even noticed I had done that. What a sin. Alright, anyway.
Thank you so much. All of you. This turned out even better than I imagined.
See, told you it would all work out. Didn't I mention I'm an old hand at this whole argument game?
You were this close to spilling the beans.
Here. Even the kids of our tribe would have done a better job. Tell you what, we're lucky they don't speak our language.
I couldn't help it. Besides, how was I supposed to, criticize Kachina to her face like that?
Well, honey. Actually, it was the same for me. Even though I knew it was all just an act, I didn't want to argue with you.
We're best friends.
So you were all just playing pretend? Ugh, boring. I'm going back to bed.
Don't let the door hit you on the way out.
Dude, first time a how has actually been funny.
Now, all that's left are the Ocean Zephyrs, right? I heard on the way over that we'd already found some, so it shouldn't take long.
Everyone, over here!
Eon-san! And... whoa, that's a lot of saurians!
We've gathered enough ocean zephyrs. I asked them to give them to me, but they wanted to bring them over themselves. So we came together. Here, I think this should be enough.
Just hang on a moment, everyone. I'll go mix the ingredients. Hey, Kakuku? Dude? Less chat, more help?
Sure thing, bro. I've got you, bro.
Bro.
Whew. This is it. The moment we've all been waiting for. Oh, sacred flame crystal, forged by the will of many. Please, work your wonders and drive this sickness away.
Oh my god, he is so cool. He saved the day. This is some Lion King shenanigans here. He's gotta go home. Yeah, mood Milray. I got very sad. Yeah, I actually cried. that hit me.
Cheer up, bro. It's always tough to lose a friend. But in this case, our parting is their reunion. Antu's already wandered the world for way too long. But now that you're all fixed up, he could be at peace.
How dare they? You know, like, that was probably the most beautiful part of all of Natland, and it had nothing to do with the actual story.
His final wish was to be reunited with his bro, and he's done that. We should be happy for him, just like he celebrated your recovery. Thanks a ton, everyone. With your help, I've been able to do what my ancestor could not. Not only did we save this little Saurian from his torment, we also made a historic contribution to the study of phlogiston-related diseases. As a physician, I'm honestly feeling touched and overwhelmed.
Well said. Then without further ado, I hereby announce that the Bloomflower trials have come to a successful close. From my perspective, though, this competition had another meaning. Throughout the event, I didn't witness any arguments, scheming, or plotting for personal gain. All 6 tribes united to accomplish something truly remarkable. Even without the threat of the Abyss, we're still as close as family. We've surpassed those who came before us, and in the future, our people will surely grow more united still. So, in keeping with our traditions, it's time for a celebration. Let's make this a lively one, people.
Woohoo!
As it happens, I picked a whole batch of fresh vegetables just yesterday. I'll go get them now.
Leave the meat to me.
And don't you dare skimp on it, Kanich.
I'll go gather the others. Many hands make light work. And besides, the best meals are always ones prepared together.
See you tonight, everyone.
See you tonight! Paimon's ready for a feast and a half.
I just realized I was muted. I muted myself for a second, and then forgot to unmute myself. Whoops. You know, we're just having a feels. Yeah, that wasn't on purpose, but you know, sometimes it just happens. Was having the emotions, and then was just vibing with the scene. I was saying that I was glad that you guys couldn't see me on, like, I don't normally stream with a webcam, because y'all don't need to see this face right now.
Fancy a slice of volcano cake? I baked it myself.
Yo, that cake looks fire. I would love a piece. That looks beautiful.
Ooh! In that case, Paimon'd be glad to oblige. So good. Paimon's tempted to eat the whole cake.
Go ahead. I made this specially for you guys.
Would you like a slice? But also, this entire cake is actually for you.
Sweet cakes help people forget their worries. And I hope everyone could be happy every day.
You seem to have bounced back, Kachina. I see the cloud hanging over your head during the competition has disappeared.
Yep, I'm feeling much better. I definitely was unsure about where my future lay for a while there.
Now I want cake.
But reading through those old scrolls, I realized that the 6 tribes haven't always been so united. They used to argue a lot, and even got into big fights. I've never experienced anything like that. I can barely imagine such a harsh way of life. I love Natland the way it is today, and I love spending time with my friends. As Uncle Pakal once told me, the harder something is to come by, the more we should treasure it.
Kind of how you ate one pizza for dinner. Like, a slice of pizza, right? Right?
So, I've decided to always do my best to help, and make sure my friends are happy. Most importantly, I want us all to stay united.
It was a
forever
small. I mean, whether it was a small or not a small, who cares? I'm glad that you enjoyed yourself. That's what matters the most.
I haven't figured out exactly how I'm gonna do that, but I can start with what I'm good at, like baking delicious crackers and cakes to share with everyone.
Kachina, you're a good kid.
You know what? Paimon just had an idea. You could open a cake shop. That way Paimon will be able to enjoy your cakes even more often than she already does.
You really think so? I'll have to get Moalani to teach me how to run a shop then. Baking delicious desserts every day and making everyone smile. That does sound like a wonderful life. Thanks, guys. I think I might have found a new goal to work towards.
Good luck. I'll be rooting for you all the way.
By the way, Paimon hasn't seen Aoife or that Cuckoo Thesaurus yet. Any idea where they went?
Before the party, I heard he was planning on heading up that hill to pay respects to his ancestor. They're not back yet?
If he doesn't get back soon, all the best food's gonna be gone. Guess we've got no choice but to take the cake with us and go check on them.
Can I talk to everyone else first? Perfect.
Want some more cake? I made plenty.
Yes.
A toast to the successful conclusion of the Bloomflower trials. Cheers!
Cheers. Finally. A few days off.
Planning a vacation, are we?
Judging from my experience with the pilgrimage, things are pretty quiet for a few days after competitions. There usually isn't much trouble.
Yeah, competitions do take a lot out of everyone. We all need a good rest.
Cheers to that. And a long overdue break.
Try some. Try some. How do they taste?
Delicious, as always. It's your signature dish after all.
How? Yum!
Nom nom nom.
He
has to sit down.
Of course. Wouldn't have made it into my collection otherwise. Drink as much as you like today, people. I mean, I owe you all one, don't I?
We might just have to take you up on that.
As much as we like? You might regret saying that.
All right. Bring it on.
Oh my god, it's my one opportunity. It's my one chance to be on his lap. Okay, listen. I'm catching this Pokemon. Maybe if I say it. Don't mess it up, damn Jimmy. Cutting deep. Alright, I did a normal ball. And if it doesn't work, I'll go back to crying and throwing Ultra Balls that don't work, alright?
Exploration and trials.
Oh my god, hi. Hello.
I'm curious. How did you create that black mist?
It was just an illusion. If Granny had been the one doing it, she could have come up with something much more impressive.
I agree.
All right. You can stop with the flattery. Just an illusion? You're already good enough to fool me.
Oh, is that incident still in your mind? I didn't exactly have a choice back then.
Relax. I'm not here to dig up the past. I'm just saying you've got a real knack for illusions. And that's something to be proud of.
Thanks, Granny.
You guys are just chilling.
The more meat you eat, the faster you'll recover.
Roar. Roar. Alright, I think we talked to everybody. Yes. Let's go look for our homie. No one caught it! Wow. The curse. It's, oh, whoops. I'm sorry that the curse is, contagious, apparently.
Full throttle!
I'm surprised when I got to that teleport that it didn't give me the other half of that, but that's okay.
Yo, Ancestor Man. Guess
Hey,
you're
bro.
reunited with Antu already? I have a Kukasaur companion too, so I totally get how you must have felt. First time I saw this dude, he was out in the wild, being bullied by other Saurians because of his unusual appearance. He'd been pecked all over the place, bleeding from head to toe. He barely made it. I gave him some meds, and from then on, he just stuck to me like glue. Even wound up becoming my assistant.
Thanks, bro.
Hey, don't mention it, dude. Being on the road with me as a vet was never gonna be an easy gig. One time when we were treating a sick Saurian, Kakuku got infected too. He ran a high fever, and I searched everywhere for ingredients and did everything I could for him. But despite giving it my all, he was right on the edge, man. And all I could do was keep praying. If he hadn't recovered, I know I'd have felt the same guilt you did. Luckily, he managed to pull through, and he even stayed by my side, helping me ever since. He's a solid assistant, no question. So yeah, Kakuku, I'm the one who should be thanking you.
Hey, don't mention it, dude.
Your medicine born of guilt? Don't sweat it. We'll keep improving it as we go. You have my word. That way, no one else will ever have to feel the same guilt that you did ever again.
Hello.
Huh? Yo, bros. What brings you guys here?
Bringing our bros some cake, of course. Kachina made these herself, you know. They're incredible.
For real? In that case, I gotta...
Oh, wow. That's awesome, bro.
Hey, save some for me.
They just left. Yeah, I think that's it as far as the actual plot for this goes. It was very enjoyable. I did very much like that. I have to finish the actual events that go along with this to get the Primos, and then also get the free Auroron. Woo! I've done the first 2, so we've still got 4 on this side, and then I think another... Yeah, another 4 on the other. Go to challenge. Free is free. It's true. The free is just spending a little bit of time to actually go get the thing. Participate in the attack with Kanish. Kanish! When a character triggers burning on an enemy... Character's phlogiston consumption decreases by 70%. Yeah, they do occasionally give you like a free 4-star for the events, which I think is nice. I don't know who I want to pair with him. It does say burning, so I am just inclined to give like two pyro and another dendro. I guess we could either do Tainari or Nahida. Could do like, I don't know, Arlecchino and let's do like fucking Toma or something. I don't know. Vibes. Does he even have his what I would need for him? Good enough. I must conquer things. That's all I vaguely recall from Mualani's. Mualani's was actually fun, because you were like surfing around the water, going to the different areas and whatever. Alright, let's go to this one. Maybe I should have grabbed a Yansan or something. Shit. My Yansan's only level 40 though.
Let this land henceforth be the dominion of the almighty Dragon Lord, Kahula!
I kind of thought that I was gonna like have to fight them for that, but then I just didn't. Oh. Do I have to fight you? Probably not. I don't know.
Fire it up! Here's backup! Locked on!
That was a lot. No idea what's happening, but sure.
Which none can compare. Measly insect.
Time for you to pay the price. Everything.
Oh, I've killed Kanish.
Price.
I don't think I was supposed to kill him, so let's get him alive. Yay, we... Nope.
Victory, as expected.
What? Yeah, that's my answer too. I don't know what's happening. I'm just sort of YOLOing. Is something happening down there? They look pretty. I was gonna say they look friendly, question mark, but it's hard to say. No, they look like children at Becco's.
Go on. Out of the way or get blown away.
Out of the way or get blown away.
I got him cornered.
Isn't that literally my... whatever. Ritual items ready, use them quickly. I don't even know what that means. Maybe I was supposed to... There. Oh, it's for the... I see.
One step closer to victory.
But... Maybe I shouldn't have waited. Oh, you absolute fucking asshole! You joking? Alright, do better. Seriously, you can't jump there? Sir. Oh my god. You're not worth any of this hassle.
Is this really necessary?
No, it's not! And look, you've missed it again! That was not supposed to take that long, I don't think. Oh my god. The event was completed? Sure was. At least the music's fun. Where am I supposed to go now? Probably up here if I were to guess. I'm trying to jump.
One step closer to victory.
I don't think I need to... I mean, I'll do it,
Victory,
but...
as expected.
Over there. Oh, I need to complete the battle within 6 minutes? I better do this fast then. Jesus. Troll lolling my way to death.
Oh, don't mind if I come on! Show me your courage!
Wait, why did that cancel it immediately by accident? Looks like it.
Out the way or get blown away!
Target acquired.
I keep accidentally doing it. Like, I try to... Oh my god.
Fire it up! Here's backup!
Share my knowledge!
Shadow the past, mind to command!
The dead were slain!
Lay to bear! Locked up!
We barely did that. Oh, I spent so much time failing the platforming that we almost didn't get that. Is it every other one is? Oh, I see. So you do like a thing and then you do another thing. Participate in defense of Kachina? Boy. Yeah. How's my Kachina? I mean, she's technically built. I don't know if she's good. Yeah. Sure. Friendship. When a character triggers crystallize on an enemy, characters in the Night Soul Blessing state will release a shockwave. Okay, well, how about we add other crystallize Ho for days, and then there's a pyro enemy in there, but the rest of them are like whatever. So we could probably get away with literally anyone. Chaska would not work well here because she has no synergy with Geo. It's funny because my brain was like, oh, if only there were a Hydro Night Soul character, ... Mualani. I just don't have her. There is a Pokemon in the chat that will obviously be caught by this ball. Trust. Maybe having... I don't know if Navi is the play. You know what? Fuck it. We YOLO. Feels wrong to have her in... Hold up. Navia, you can be at the end. It'll be like this. If I was allowed to move Kachina over to be like slot 3, I would do that. Koyu, thank you. Probably should have put like Moeka on the team or something, because she's just a nuke. Alright! You ready to go, Kachina? Gotta defend the base! Lamau. Okay, I mean that's more funny than I thought it was gonna be. Hey, get over here. Oh my god, L Squad!
Right, let's finish this fast.
Wasn't there a charge thingy? I thought there was. Fuck. There's these things.
Looks like we're about to face a seriously strong opponent.
Hey.
Something's right here. We have to regroup.
Oh shit, there's another thing over here.
Hunt them down. Watch out! Hey there!
on.
Feeling lucky. Teleport where
I like accidentally brought up emotes on my thing. Oh my god, thanks for the L Squad, sobs.
You've got this, traveler.
Hey, 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 hey.
All right, you asked for it. Prepare yourself.
Time to test it. This one's got your name on it. Attack! Right here.
Gotcha.
Teleport there, I guess. Teleport there,
Into the shadows.
All right, you asked for it.
Oh, I'm not killing them nearly as fast as I'm supposed to be. There's supposed to be 10 waves done. I'm sure there's a better strategy with that, but I don't even care. As long as we get the primos, that's what I'm here for. It still gave me all of the goodies for that anyway, so I guess the other one is just bragging rights. No one cares about that. Alright. It's terrible, but I look at that, I'm like, that requires reading! And then I just stopped reading, I'm not gonna lie. Citlali, where are you at? There you are. And then Benito. The Elf Squad emote brings me much joy. It's so cute. You're so cute, Jimmy.
Take me up. Full speed ahead.
What? I'm trying to fight, but it was like, no, you're on the water.
Show no mercy. Get to work. Keep lolling. Eat Papa. Get him. I'm going in.
Oh shit. Birds are mean? Why is the birds? We're literally the Flower Feather Clan.
Incinerate.
Locked on. Locked on.
$13 for Minecraft? I mean, that is a lot better than 30. Nope.
Yeah.
Nope. Get. Thank you.
Let's hope you pull up a good fight.
Show no mercy.
Hold on to your hats.
Let's run.
Locked on.
Let's finish this.
Do I need to go up here first? Uh-oh. Is she gonna make it? Hi, buddy! You're very handsome. Have you checked out her room?
Very good.
Did you say hi?
Another victory.
Another victory! Shit, thank you. I almost forgot that part. Okay. Boom. Hello, gaming. How's it going?
Keep this up.
We finished the main plot for this, so now we're just hanging out. We're just doing the actual event that it wants us to do now. I'm gonna go over there. Hey, hey, hey! Don't attack my hoodie right now, buddy. This hoodie's mine. Stop it. He was attacking everything in your room. Well, now he's coming to attack me!
Full speed ahead. Brace for the counterattack. Giddy up.
Oh, it's way over here. Wait, where does it want me? It wanted me to get hello? Jesus. Get on this thing. There we go.
Take a deep breath and work. All eyes on you. Teamwork is dreamwork. Pyroclastic surge.
A Moeka's story is recommended? Really? I guess that makes sense. All of the Natlan ones are fairly, like, interconnected.
Keep this up.
My cat looks like he's very irritable right now for some reason. After this one, I might check on my cat, because he's a little extra weird, you know? Like, there's weird cat, and then there's, like, what happened to you, cat?
Let's light it up. Rev the engines. Take a deep breath and charge. All ice on you. Fire in the hole.
But yeah, I'm just trying to catch up before the event ends, just so I can get the primos.
Let's all ice on you.
Oh, you're the girl.
Light up the blazing sun.
You are in a very playful mood right now.
Get to work. Show no mercy. You two.
What happened? Why you like this?
Everybody stand back.
All ice on you. Open fire. Open fire.
You hardly have any time for any of them because of school. Yeah, that's relatable. You have to, like, try to put some time into it, like, put some time away if you want to. As far as these, like, challenges go, I think if you, like, start the story quest, but then just ignore it and do the challenges, you can get the primos pretty quickly. They're all just, like, a couple of minutes at most. Protect the flag with Citlali! We love Citlali in this house! Frozen or melt. That's all I'm hearing is that team I just used, use it again. Yeah. Oh, Citlali is 100% worth. She's great.
Alright, let's finish this fast.
Master Scorched, which will it be?
Show no mercy. Fulfill our path. Suffer the wrath of Eastling.
You lost on Kaching. No. Kaching's the one character that I, like, rarely ever lost to because she just never showed up. She's a character I actually wanted, and then she was like, how about I just don't and say I did? And I was like, damn. Like, I've been playing since 2020, and she only showed up... Like, she only showed up at the, like, 3.5 year mark of playing. Yeah, Rose has her at C6 meanwhile.
Match for Granny.
Oh.
Which will it be?
Show me your move. It's Papa. Teamwork is dreamwork. Light of the blazing sun. Show me
Smashed
your
or
move.
scorched? Which will it be? Smashed or
Show me your
scorched?
move.
Which will it be?
Knock him down. Fulfill our pact. Show no mercy.
You can't run.
Suffer this. Everybody stand back. Pyroclastic surge.
Smashed
Show
or
me your
scorched? Which will it be?
You're not allowed.
Don't be a killjoy. We've only just...
Oh my god.
Seems like trouble.
Get to work. You two. Tight teamwork is dreamwork.
Hold on to your hats.
Breath from the sky. Show me your move,
or you'll get singed.
Perish.
Show no mercy. Get to work. Everybody stand back.
Oh my god, we've done it.
Get him.
We hit the 10 waves.
Locked on. Show no mercy.
Just the flop they make.
Light of the blazing sun.
Yeah, you don't get to touch either of my flags. Let's go. There is a Pokemon in the chat. We did it. We did the thing. Oh, I appreciate the follow, by the way, gaming. I am on my PlayStation today, as the title suggests, so I don't have my usual alerts and notifications. You're waiting for Shalonen? Same. That is the reason why I am currently going through these events at all, is because I didn't get her on her initial run, so I'm trying to get her on the rerun. She would be absolutely perfect for my Moeka and Citlali, so I'm hoping. Alright, we finished that one. You skip Shalonen for Arlecchino as well, and skip Chaska? Okay, listen, I was skipping Chaska, alright? Like, the intention was to skip her completely because I wanted Moeka. However, the radial menu, like the little quick menu here, I went to push Battle Pass, and then, like, in order to actually collect the things on here, let me collect both of these. You press triangle to actually claim them all at once, right? However, when I hit Battle Pass, this was during Chaska's banner. When I hit Battle Pass and hit triangle, it actually went to the Wish one instead and did a 10 pull, but I was already on Wish 69 in Pity, so and guaranteed. So guess who came home accidentally? This one right here. Yeah, it was unfortunate to say the least. I don't have very much saved up for Shalonen because I just got not only C2, but I also got the sword for Farina. So like my Farina is in great shape right now. But as a result, I'm just really hoping that Shalonen is nice to me. I randomly on this current banner, because I wanted some of the 4 stars. I think I'm like 30 pity or something. I did a 10 pull on this, and it was like, whoa, 5-star. And then Tainari showed up, and that was actually my first C6 of any 5-star character, which honestly shocked me because Tainari obviously came later, and I got him much later, but then he was just like, nah, hold my beer. And he blitzed past everyone that was hanging out at like C4 and C5. Like, cool. Alright, what's the other part of this event? Treasure Seeker. Oops. Oh, wasn't this like a sneaky sneak random thing? Yeah, it was like on a little like game board of some kind. Hi, handsome boy. Are you gonna calm down now? Oh, you just want to cuddle on top of my hoodie now. Is that how that is? Hi. You feeling better? You just had, you know, so many feelings. But now you're doing good? Alright. Oops. There we go. Sign up for the competition. Wrong one. Wait, it brought me here for this one too? Hold up. Oh. You know, turning the camera probably would have helped. Okay. I have 4 more of these to do as well. All I remember is that you had to like play with different saurians to collect all these whatevers on a map and try not to get spotted. We have a water guy and an earth guy. I think the earlier ones were, yeah, just like the normal dude. So earth guy is new. Always the last place you look, 5 feet behind you. This is true. Oh. My baby boy is like cuddling up next to me now and my heart's just like, Rugged terrain. Okay. I don't know if this one will be very interesting to watch, but we will do it. Track their actions and evade accordingly. That's a lot of volcanoes. Where do I want to start? We'll just go up. Oops, that's not what I meant to do. I was trying to remember... How do I... Uh-oh. Oh, I can push up with this. Okay. We're just gonna keep going up then. Galaxy Rain, let it happen. How do I get up there? This way? Sure. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. He'll be faster here. Go left. Both of them suck on this terrain. Uh-oh. Oh my god, how do I... I'm trying to go down to... There we go. I am struggle busting with this one a little bit. Whatever. Let's just do a loop. Like, how do I snap to the one I want to? Yeah, we don't want to be on these very often. Yeah, that's good timing. But yeah, this one, if I could... Hello? Thank you. This one looks like it's getting a little spicy. Let's go right for the moment, as much as I want to be like Teehee. Oh, we're already done. Sure. Debating on buying a game you haven't played in years, only for you to play maybe 30 minutes and never again. Are you talking about Minecraft or... Indeed. I mean, if it's only $13, what's the harm, really? Because then you have the option to, and then if there's ever like a group of friends that want to like, I don't know, start a server or something, then you could hop in if you want to. Hiding spots. You haven't played it in years. Welcome back to my Let's Play Minecraft episode 231. I've actually never really played Minecraft, but I mean, I really enjoyed Dragon Quest Builders 2, and that's very similar, but with a plot, so I'm sure I would enjoy it if I did participate, but eh. Okay, so just don't walk into... We actually need to go... We might end up being faster than them, so I think I'm gonna deliberately do this. We're gonna do this a couple of times. Alright, now we're doing that. Click whatever to speed up. Oh, that's nice. Didn't realize that you could do that. It doesn't do a substantial difference, but it's still something, I guess. Oops, that wasn't my intention. I was just doofy. We need 5 of these. Okay, the last one's down below, so that's nice. Oh, take a detour. I believe we're faster. Nice. This one's a lot simpler than the other one, so I will absolutely just take the chill Primos. Mars is super fast. He's a homie. Alright, we got flat terrain and then rugged terrain, so we kind of want to avoid water is what I'm hearing. Okay, this is just a collect as many doohickeys as possible. This is fine. Oh, well, that works for me. How do I move it over? There we go. We zoom in. Oh, hitting water territory. I don't know if they drown in this, so let's just see. Nah, they're just slow. I was worried, like maybe they'd do an extra goopy mechanic here. Okay, well we're gonna make him come back down here then. There is a Pokemon in the chat. There we go. I will also catch the Pokemans. Bam. Alright, one of these left and then congratulations, we finished an event before it ended. Oh, he got spotted. Try again. Uh-oh. Ah, that's fine. This might be a bad idea. No, it's fine. Where's the next one? Bottom left. Oh my god, I caught something! Thanks, guys. Thanks for being there for me. Uh-oh, that was the bad idea. Bad idea. Oh, he waits! I kind of prefer the look for the treasure chest ones and then just... Our last one's in the bottom right. If we have to wait for the water to go. Yeah. Yeah, we did it. Gonna take another picture of my cat, because that's just how I am. Y'all know me. I love my cat. He's a very handsome boy. He's very handsome. I like when he hangs out with me. Oh my god, we did it. We finally got Aurora. That's definitely...
Oh, hello. I'm Auroron from the Masters of the Nightwind. Want some vegetables? Oh, don't worry. I'm not trying to sell anything to you or get anything in return. There's no rhyme or reason for it, really. I just like to see what every seed grows up to be, so I end up with a lot of produce. As long as my vegetables wind up in the stomach of someone who enjoys them, that's all that matters.
Okay. Alright, baby. Alright, I mean, I know this is in existence too, but I don't care about that as much right now. I'm a little like ... because this resets in a week. That's quite the introductions. I love vegetables. I don't really want to do Spiral Abyss though. I also have to do this. I've been very lazy with both. It's currently down for maintenance. Yeah. It's currently down to maintenance and it'll be back up at like probably 11:10-ish is typically when that happens. Yeah, I'll just do like 9, 10, and 11 for this and then I don't know. We'll do some of our homework. Oh, hold up, before we do this. I should be able to get Auroron to level 20 immediately, no issue. I am very close to Soft Pity. Oh, really? Why did I farm this in the first place? I don't even know, but for some reason I have his drops. Okay, fine. I'll level him up. I'm very close to Soft Pity on the standard banner. So I would like to see... No. Whatever you're saying, absolutely not. For not being a character that I plan for ever, I can get him pretty high up there. Ooh, close! I can craft 24 of these, but I need to actually collect a little bit. I mean, these are everywhere, so that's not really a problem, but... More importantly, he gives us wishes. Alright, what do you guys think that my 5-star on the standard banner is going to be? I'm hoping it's Mizuki, because she's brand new and I don't have her yet. And I guess if I don't get it in these 2 wishes, instead of Spiral Abyss, I'll send Auroron past 70 so we can have another wish. About what I expected. Get a bitch right now? Alright, 3, 2, 1, right now. Damn, gotta send him again. Hold the phone. I think it starts from like up here. One of them has the grabby hands. Which character is it? Probably Kachina. Kachina, are you the grabby hands? I don't see any grab-worthy thingamabobbers. Oh, there we go. We have grabby hands. I wish she was the same Dream Eater on Inuyasha. My brain is mostly blanking on that, but I will trust. Where? Oh, it's above? Those look like a different type of thing. Those are definitely a different type of thing. Aloy always jump scares you being in Genshin. Yeah, she sent a birthday message the other day, and everyone was like, holy shit. Where? There we are. I knew that some of them were in here. Maybe on the other side? Yeah. Okay, that might be enough for that. Now we just need to go to a crafting table.
Let's ride.
I don't remember how many he needs, so we're just gonna make all 17 of those and then check. What do you need? He's passing Yansan so quickly and that upsets me, because she requires a material from a new region of Natland that I haven't explored at all yet, so she's stuck at level 40. But this guy has the benefit of being an older character, so I already have... Oh, I only needed 12. Whoops. I guess she would be another way of easily getting... Oops. Of easily getting standard wishes, though. We would just have to go collect her material. Alright, let's see if we get it. Yeet. Oh my god, my luck is so atrocious. Alright, we just did 3, and I know I did 1 earlier today. Let me do some math. See how far we are, really. I'm pretty sure we're in the 70s, though. Alright, there's 60, 65, 70, 75, 79? Plus 4? Holy shit. I'm 83 wishes in the pity. How the hell were none of those? How were none of those gold? Are you joking? Oh my god. Hold up. I didn't realize we were in the goddamn 80s. Wait. Hold up. Our girl here is about to put in some work. I just need these. Go collect. Show me. Show me spots. We'll make it happen. Can't fucking tell me it's at that level. Come on.
Return to the skies.
I haven't done any exploration here, so it might bully me, but... Is that a collectible? Are these collectibles? Are these it?
Let's ride.
Oh, I guess you were the requirement. Hold up. I was kind of dumb. I forgot that they're, like, necessary. Can I... Okay. Alright then. Oh my god. This seems like a lot of work. Nope. Okay. Okay. Well, if only I had a certain character to make this all easier. I wonder who would control a lot better than that. What a mystery. I have 9. 9 and 10. Fine. My stream has just become, alright, let's level up these fucks so we can get a 5-star. This is how they get you. We need 16 more of these. Apparently there's more in this area.
Fulfill our task. Let's run.
There's 2 chests in here?
Open fire. You two. Time to end.
There is a Pokemon in the chat.
Grab from the sky. Incinerate.
Okay, well, I appreciate the accidental double treasure chest, I guess, but that's not actually what I came here for. No, not like this.
All yours.
You guys don't need to see that I don't have inventory space. We're supposed to be cool about that. I mean, y'all know that I have that issue always, but you don't need it to be reminded. I don't have very much either. I need to actually, like, delete something in mass. Everyone unsub? This is a disgrace? Why?
Is it too much to carry? Here, let me help.
Where'd my little buddy go? There he is. Not full inventory? You literally have a full inventory in Star Rail. Shut up. What? Uh-oh. This is why you don't have subs, is because you have a full inventory? I think it's more because you don't stream, but, you know. Don't be like me. Yeah, I mean, I think it's more like you being like me. I've had full inventories in both games for fucking ever now. Nope. I'm just gonna mark him down. There. That's what we do. We gotta go up here. You don't play games. I don't play video games. Did that just disappear? This is very awkward. Boosh! Oh, I almost died. It seems like there's some down below, so maybe we can just hut. Ow. Is there not some down below? Did you fucking lie to me? It says it's above now. Well, I accidentally progressed with whatever. Oh, it was right there. I just missed it. Oh. Seriously? How many do we have? Girl, please. Don't be like this. Alright. New area? Oh, we haven't been this way at all. Market. Okay. Bye!
Let's ride!
They probably have something else you're supposed to do there. Wasn't there one up here? Or is it higher? Oh, it's right there.
Take me up.
This is definitely the intended route for this. It is in this direction. It might have been in that, like, I think there was a cave there, but we're just gonna continue on the outside for now. It is pointing down, so it is very probable. Oh look, we got some goodies here. Don't care. I might care. I can't believe that Iansan's got me going through all this shit. I mean, this area is actually pretty dope. Hello, Met. I'm like 83 wishes into pity for the 5-star on standard, so we're just casually building a friend right now. Friend being Iansan. I built Auroron, kind of, but he didn't give me what we needed. What the heck?
Like it's over.
I'm about to blow up.
Show no mercy.
I don't really know what happened there, but I don't
Light
care.
of the blazing sun.
It took 1 pull to clear M5S and 5 pulls for M6S. Nice work.
Locked on. Bullseye.
What do you drop? A new thingy.
Mora makes a lot of problems go away. So you can never have too much Mora, huh?
I know she's saying Mora, but I always hear war. Yeah, war definitely makes the problems go away, you guys. Oh, what's up there? Don't mind me. Don't mind me. I'm friendly. Alright. Alright, it's time for sure. I mean, at least this is one way to make me, one way to make me actually, you know, build these characters, I suppose, is like, oh, 5-star. Alright. Oh, we're about to get smacked, but we're also gonna get smacked with a Mizuki! How the fuck? Okay, let's find some more to level her up with. Oh, shit! Stop it. I need the map. all the way to the south now. Okay, well, we're gonna go this way then.
Take me up.
Where is it?
Let's go, Twirly! Finally!
I don't think I'm gonna have enough rocks for Eon Sun. Where's the nearest guy? Because I can't just smack these. Oh! I'm just a little guy.
Let's hope you'll put up a good fight.
I don't desire you. I desire what's inside the good. Stop it. Stop it.
Precision and the strength of a raging bull. Yeah.
Okay, calm yourself. Listen. That was all for this area. Okay.
I'm unstoppable.
Let's ride. Rev the engines.
Precision and the strength of a raging bull.
Your whole spin in the air.
Not bad. It's all yours.
Oh. Okay, well I still want the teleport marker that's out here.
Alright, bring it on.
Get to work. Fulfill our pact. Suffer the wrath of
You're pretty strong.
How dare they?
Is it too much to carry? Here, let me help.
Okay, so we have to go back up on the path, I guess? It looks like the path goes into the volcano. There's definitely... so we kind of want to go that way anyway. But there should be another... Did they both, like, go in and then come out this way? That's awesome. No, that's the actual city. City. It's like a village. Well, we can just try climbing up from here, I guess. Maybe.
Right here.
Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. No. I don't know how to get rid of that. There we go. I like how I was like, yeah, I'm gonna do Spiral Abyss. Found something else to do. That's pretty steep, huh? I like how this is forcing me to explore. It's like, you didn't want to do anything, so here you go. Looks promising. The temptation to just blow all that up. But that's not actually any of the drops that I need. Okay, but there is now... I get easily distracted. I'm like, oh, but I could go do this. I'm not going to do that. I am here specifically to level up friggin' Yansan, alright? Oh, it's really, like, clearly right there. I guess this is also good for my Yansan, because I actually have given her, like, artifacts and everything. I just never finished. You know what? Fine. We'll finish the path because it's fun. Oh, look! It actually connects back to the Collective of Plenty. That's kind of cool. There's a Pokemon in the chat. Okay, so this next one might be our last one, depending. Let's find out. It's apparently above. But like how... Oh, it's below. Maybe? Skyfire Circlet? Maybe it's in the air. Oh, it's absolutely in the air. Does this go the way I want it to? I think so. I need dinosaur friend. I do think the whole mechanic of it erupting is pretty fun.
Let's hope it didn't spew out anything too weird this time.
Raw meat, something just straight up died there. Oh, that's all of them? This is as much as you can collect for her in one cycle? It's not a lot, is it? It's enough, though. Well, at least enough to get us up to 70, but I need to get her past 70 to get the last one, I'm pretty sure. I need 25. You can't just, like, secretly buy these anywhere, right? I would need to go into someone's world. Oh, none of my friends are on. Well, I guess we can't get that 5-star today, but if you're on my Discord server, whenever I do get that, I will let you guys know. I guess since I'm here, I might as well just go down and get that domain, you know? Probably a good idea.
Let's ride.
what a tease. What could have been? Plunging attack damage increased by 25%. Cryo. Oh yeah, I remember seeing this one from Havel. He was like, WTF. Fair enough. We'll do 9 to 11 of Spiral Abyss. I'm pretty sure it gives me floor 9 completion anyway. Maybe floor 10 if I'm lucky, but... Nah, I'm not that lucky. Cool. What's the monsters? Honestly, YOLO. Doesn't really matter. Zoom zoom! I just want to do these two, and then that'll probably be it for the stream. Okay, that's the main progress I wanted to make today on this.
Everyone hold hands. Punishment.
Silence.
Show me your move.
Let the mighty be humbled.
Let's have some fun, shall we? You can't run. Well played.
Your journey ends here, Lord of Sand. Your sacrifice is ready.
Dreamwork, wrath from the sky.
The golden slumber.
I do like when it just deletes him.
Come on, show me your courage.
Shiver.
Bow your head. The tides beckon. Don't mind if I do. Let's do this then. Yeah. Yes, you are.
Hello, John Pippi. How are you?
Finally, some target practice. Spread your wings and raise a storm. Fire in the hole. Full throttle. Where do you think you're going? No. Goodbye. But we'll meet again.
Where do you think you're going? Goodbye. It's been a 13-hour shift. Yikes. Can see why you're tired. Yes, I am down for poutine.
Let's hope you put up a good fight.
Lights out.
Settle down.
Let's hope you put up
Let's hope that you put down a brr.
Over you.
Voice.
Show no mercy.
You'll be home in 30? Excellent.
I'm going in.
I will just do a little bit more of this and then I will call it. 75% electro damage bonus. I don't think I care. I think I'm just gonna put the same teams, but I'm just gonna flip. My Aloy is, I think she's actually built, but I stole her weapon, if I were to guess. Yeah, she actually does have like a full set. Hilarious. %75% electro damage bonus doesn't put a single electro user on the teams.
Get to work. Fulfill our pact. Teamwork is dreamwork. Wrath from the sky.
No, Aloy's also a 5-star, but she was, obviously she's not originally from Genshin, so they classified it like that, as like a collaboration between them and Sony.
It's my lucky day.
Punishment. Let the world collide.
Find your head. Barry. Finally.
Be sanctified.
God, no. You is.
You are not welcome here.
Insolence shall be punished. Shiver. Time to shine.
Settle down.
Impertinent fool. Be gone. Judgment. In this body.
I like that my Rosaria gets to see the light of day sometimes.
Knock him down.
Let's run. Locked on. Open fire.
Okay, I much prefer what they've done to Floor 11 than they did previously, because Floor 11 was always notorious for being like the protect the ley lines thing, and everybody hates it.
Don't mind if I do. Which will it be?
Lights out. What a nuisance.
Justice is blind. Bow your head. The tides beckon.
Does not mean 0-star.
Looks like overtime. Let the world collide.
Settle down.
Apologies. The banquet must go on. Shiver. Please release.
Let my magic
strike a pose.
Be sanctified.
Must
go
on.
Silence.
I was being very loosey-goosey on that one. As long as they're still alive and can take care of whatever's left, who cares?
Fulfill our pact. Let's light it up. Locked on. Locked on. Locked on. Bullseye. Citlali, eat Papa. Get him. Get to work. Show no mercy. I'm going in. Fire in the hole. Wrath from the sky.
I didn't even see how much damage she did there. It just instantly died. Oh man, I'm so sorry, Rosaria. What the heck did I do to you? Oh, not this. Oh, this is not the team at all for this. Alright, I need to actually... Yeah, I figured.
Maybe this is just fate's dark.
Oh my god. Oh my gosh, she the only one that can hit it? Hold up, I fucking did some serious stupidity here. I didn't realize this thing was at the end. Wait, shit, hold up. Instead of doing attack bonus, whatever, I need that little heal so Rosaria has some extra love there.
Get to work. Fulfill our pact.
Normally you'd want to put a claymore on that, but I may have neglected to notice that it was there.
Show no mercy. Suffer the rip. Teamwork is true. Light of the blazing sun.
Alright, well she's got some health. Oh, I can also... hold up.
You can't run.
yourselves at home.
Bow your head.
Judgment!
Let the mighty be humbled.
Oh, you asshole.
Strike a pose.
You can't run! Lights out.
How dare you!
Settle down.
Okay, well that didn't need to be as goofy as it was, but the important thing is we got there. Hydro and plunging for first and second half respectively, and what's happening here? I can see why Hydro is buffed on that one. Oh yeah, they have it like set differently now. Maybe they don't, not yet. I don't really want to deal with any of this. Like, some of this I can tell I could easily do. Second half needs some electro characters. But yeah, I don't know. I never really care about floor 12. Sometimes I'll do it to get the extra like 100 to 200 primos or whatever, but... Oh no! Here's our other way of getting that wish, is if we can get the Battle Pass 30. I don't think we can, though. Because even if I do this, that'll only get me up to 29, probably. And then we'll be like, ah! It's only Tuesday, so I can't buy in any other people's teapots or anything. I like how the objective went from, yeah, I need to do Spiral Abyss to, I want to get that 5-star from the standard banner, but I also don't want to use my primos to do so. How much are we at now? Almost 3,200. Because that would be 20 wishes, and another 10 makes 30. That's not terrible. I want it, but I also don't know if I want... Like, what's an easy way? Gives trance domain, yes, that one is easy. But the rest of it requires some modicum of effort that I don't care to do. So I guess, yeah, I guess it's a tee-hee if you're on my stream, not on my stream. If you're on my Discord server, I will post whatever the character is in the Genshin Impact channel. Probably when I get Yansan up in like 2 days. Yeah, still no friends on. Oh my god, it's a Foxfire! Foxfire! Hey girl, hey, how have you been? It's a name I haven't seen in a while. I was actually probably just winding down now, to be honest. I did the main event that I wanted to accomplish on here. I fully cleared this thing. And then we discovered that I'm at like 83 or 84 pity on the standard 5-star banner. Somehow, like on the standard banner. So I was like, ooh, let's try to get that 5-star. But regrettably, I don't have... The only other person that could give me another standard wish right now without spending my primos would be Yansan. But I am missing 25 of her material, and that won't respawn for 2 days, and I don't have any friends online, so we're just gonna have to make do. Everyone says you're sleep deprived. Oh no. I feel that in my soul. But yeah, I am also a little bit tired and winding down, but wanted to play some Genshin because I've been putting it off for quite a while. I guess since I have him and he's like level 80 now or whatever, I should probably build what's his nuts. Where is he at? Auroron. Cool. I don't know what he needs off the top of my head, so I'm just gonna go look at a build, like in terms of what stats he needs. I'm gonna assume it's like the same old crit rate, crit damage, attack percent, energy recharge type of thing, but you can be online later. Tempting. Maybe. I mean, I do have a roommate who also has a Genshin account, so if I was really desperate to want to do it today, I would just ask if she wouldn't mind turning it on for like, I don't know, 10 minutes. But she also hasn't really explored any of Natlan, except for what I've done for her, so... Oh wow, I like how I was like, yeah, he probably wants these stats. It's exactly all of what I said. Okay. As a sub... Electro sub DPS, oh, he's another guy that loves to share Yelan's bow for days. I have seen you streaming in the middle of the night, Foxfire, like at 1 or 2 in the morning. So that's, yeah, that's fair. Or, alternatively, you also, stream extremely early. One or the other. I don't think I'm going to be doing Hyperbloom teams with him, really. Like, I could, but I think a random sub DPS would make it a little easier. So he needs Scroll of the Hero of Cinder City, which is, I believe, the exact same as what Yansan needs. But I just built her, so she's probably got better ones than him. Nope. Oh, but yeah, she was focused more on like energy recharge and stuff, so we might actually have some hope here. Do I have anything that has... Oh, let's check... Start... Oh my god! Ian-san's got an incredible piece. What the heck? Every stat that he needs, right there. This is also really good without having to level up anything. That one's not bad either. I actually do have quite a few decent picks for this. I don't know why I have some level 20s already. Maybe I made those and then got better ones and then put them on, like Citlali and Ian-san. I could give him a lot of energy recharge because he will need... We'll give him... I kind of want to give him this one in the end, but we could give him the 22%. This one needs to be, I believe, an attack or energy recharge, depending. I don't know what the ideal number is for this man. Probably like 160 energy recharge or something. I've never played Satisfactory, but I do know that Mr. John PP absolutely adores it. Oh, this will need to be my off piece, probably. See if I have any better electro damage goblets. That one has a lot of energy recharge. You know what? Bam. Taken. Works for me. If that's the case, I'd like him to have an attack percent, but all of these seem pretty bad. We're gonna put him on that. Damn. Yeah, this is... My luck with Sans pieces are always notoriously bad. Crit rate or crit damage based on other factors. Hold up. If I'm going to let him borrow the bow, which is currently... Oh wow, I actually took it off of Yelan. I've been using Chaska a lot, so we'll take the one that Tainari has. That brings him up to how much? 172% crit damage, so it would be pretty good if I had a crit rate thing, because then that would stabilize him. He also only has 133 energy recharge somehow, so maybe... This one is really good. That's also an option. Has higher... We'll see what the fourth stat is. Okay, that's good. I want to see crit damage and energy recharge. That's good. Okay. Alright then. We can just have it be a perfectly average doohickey. You just finished your BRB screen, so you're very happy. You've been trying to complete it for like 3 years. Oh my god. John PP will be here soon. After Effects is scary. I'm sure the work is well worth it though. It's gonna be awesome. I can't believe I just built this man. He's got no HP to speak of. Or attack. I think he's more here... I don't even know. I think he's here just to give the bonus here. Whatever. You do the burst and then the skill. Alright. Oh, I don't have, like, any of these. Stardust Exchange! It's time! This is what they're used for! Woo! And also these. What the bugcat? Yeah, I finished the event and I got myself a free Auroron, so I gotta do my due diligence, man, and level them up. Also, could you... I was gonna ask if you could turn on your Genshin, but I'd also like to end the stream and use the washroom, whatever. I am like 83, 84 wishes into the standard banner, Matt. It's absolutely insane. So in order for me to get those wishes, I've just been leveling up Eonson and Auroron, which is why he's already at 80. And I collected everything in my world for her, but it only brought me up to 70. We are 25 away from another wish. Yeah, that's probably gonna be it for me, though. I think this was a decent length. We did some Spiral Abyss, we did all of the event. I will tackle other stuff probably off stream. I don't know when I'll do the exploration. Whenever I'm in the mood. 26% is kind of hilarious, though, considering how much I just went ba-da-da-da-da. You know, I just completely ignored everything. Wait, hold up. Hold up. Do I have enough to give me a standard wish here? I suddenly had a thought. No, the next one gives me Primos instead. Damn! The one time I just got one from level 34, the next one's not till level 37. Never mind. I just had to check. I had to know. I had to exhaust my options. Yeah, whatever. They can just hang out here. I'm gonna see who to raid. I have been lurking on Kill stream this entire time.
Phlogiston engraving is quite a deep field of study.
Interesting. Apparently someone signed into my Crunchyroll from Lativa. So I guess before I raid, let me secure my account. I love the world we live in. Alright, goodbye. Get out of my get out of my account! It's not even like a primo account anyway. Okay. Let's see who of all of my friends are streaming.
Just an engraving is quite the deep field of study.
We could raid Not Your Average Person or Sapadish. One of the two. Hi. Okay, I think it's a Sapadish turn, to be honest. So let's go say hi to Sup. As long as he's not about to end stream. I should check that. No, he's like mid-game. What's he playing? Resident Evil 2. I think he's playing like the original this time. I wonder if it's a randomizer. Alrighty. Let us set up for raid. Thank you all for hanging out. There is a Pokemon in the chat, so I will give you guys that chance. This is your opportunity. While I very slowly type on my on my tablet trying to get the raid set up. Here is message number 1. Here is message number 2. And then we are going to raid Sapadish, who is super rad. He's currently playing Resident Evil 2, as I said. He raids us fairly frequently, so it'd be nice to repay the favor. I'm off early enough that we can actually do it. He also has started his stream later, so we're taking advantage of it. Alright, let's see. My next stream will be on Friday. It will be a co-op rando with Havel, which should be super cool. And then Saturday will more than likely be Star Rail because the main story update is happening tonight, and I tend to give people like the week to play it before I'd stream it. Don't know if it's gonna take 1 or 2 streams, which is why it starts on Saturday, and then if I need Sunday to clear it up, I will, and if not, we'll see what happens with Sunday. I'm always hankering for Xenoblade, so maybe there will be some Xenoblade in there. But either way, thank you all for hanging out and vibing with Genshin. I'll see you all on the Friday. Hope you have a fantastic week, and I'll see you on the other side. Okay, bye.